Don't
Why
be
can't
jealous.
you niggas just line up regularly? Just go on your phones. Go on your phones. I don't want to be a part of this.
I don't have a phone.
Too bad. This is how we do it.
I'm all this shit, yo.
Just because we have our shit together and we can afford
nigga,
to have all this shit.
This,
the
nigga.
only
nobody
everybody
has a Twitch stream
has
like you, nigga. Nigga had no. Don't
broke,
tell me
nigga.
no
You
shit,
got no
bro.
money.
You like, bro, we got our shit together, dog. What do you mean you got your shit together?
Nah,
nigga?
look
You
at
in
this.
your
This
room
is
right
together.
now playing Twitch. You probably playing. What are you playing right now?
I'm playing
Call of
World of
Duty.
Tanks, bro. I'm playing World of Tanks, dog.
He is.
Great.
You want to see? I'll share my
Too fucking
screen.
much right now.
I'll share my screen right now. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Jaylin January, and this is Self-Care Sunday. As you can see, we're doing a little bit of a remote episode right now. I'm here with my good old gracious pals, Dylan Fisher, SP.
Hello.
And Mal Smitty. How's it going, Malcom?
It's going.
That's good.
It's going good.
That's good. Yeah. So there are new restrictions that are allowing us to not visit each other, not allowing us to see each other. I always gotta say some shit the wrong way. So we had to figure out a way to do it. And we did it like this. Now we're a real podcast. We're just like all the LA people, right? Right? We feel big.
Something like that.
We're big
Something
time.
like that.
We're big time. Me and Dylan got it figured out.
Big up.
We didn't want to send Malcolm any equipment, so he had to figure it out on his own. And look, you're good. You're a little off center. Could you imagine if that?
I gotta get my mans in the back, yo.
Yeah. What's his name?
Owen Wilson. That's Owen Wilson.
That's Owen Wilson.
That's Owen Wilson.
That's a pretty one.
I got his brother over here. I got Luke over here in the corner. I got fucking Delilah
and
Yasmin over there. So,
you're acting like you know them, bro. You had to just. I heard your person.
What are you
Someone's
talking?
filling you notes.
Someone's
feeding you notes right now. Someone is feeding you notes. You don't know.
I know these ones. Delilah and Yasmin, Luke, Owen. It's the fucking
man. Whatever, bro. How was your week?
What you keep in your house?
Wait. You're only allowed a certain amount of people in your house right now. How many people you got in that house?
Don't worry about it. That's one. That's two. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know.
All right. There's a lot of names.
Okay.
There's a lot of names, but you didn't see them, so you can't get the fine. That's all you.
That's how it goes. Hey,
that's how it goes.
Hey, you don't see me. I don't exist.
Exactly.
You don't see it. It's not real. All right, man. So, how was your week?
Blink is the resetting the whole fucking simulation. So it's not real.
How was your week, Malcolm?
It was good. It's pretty slow.
Always
got a promotion, I guess. I got a promotion now. They gave me the keys to the joint now.
You're getting the promotion in the pandemic.
Giving you the keys.
That's a pandemic promotion.
So we're at
it's a pandemic promotion.
Right?
I'm what?
We're at heist level now. You got the keys to the place.
I got the keys to the place now, yeah. You can just go in whatever the fuck I want.
The door unlocked. Will your friends come in the back?
Slip in a little bit.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, there was no cameras for sure, but there's fucking cameras.
Yeah,
Maybe I'll turn them off.
It's not the
Make it look like
hours.
you're locking it. So I don't know what happened. I thought I locked it.
I thought I locked it.
I thought I won.
A couple $1,000 with the products gone.
Just a few nice little. And then a couple shoes.
It probably what would it be? Vans. You take all the Vans, and what would Dylan take? I don't even know what Dylan take. Maybe a pair of Wallabies.
If you got Skechers.
We don't have Skechers.
Yeah.
Dylan loves Skechers.
Yeah, we ain't got.
I'd
that
be
shit.
taking the obscure shit, like the shoe stands, stuff like that.
I think everything that you need to reorder.
That's just actually no, but it's funny because that's just actually expensive.
Yeah, the things that and then sell it back to you. Like hit you up on the with like
come back in a trench coat,
like a distorted voice in a trench coat, yeah, and a fedora.
Hold them up for ransom, blackmailing them for their fucking stands.
You have to come meet me by the docks. I got a cargo ship straight from China, full of exactly what you're looking for. Good to go.
Yeah.
No.
So your week, you got a
No.
promotion. So what's the promotion? You got the keys. You're a key holder now. You're
Yeah.
a key holder. What does that do? Does it give you more money?
Yeah.
Okay.
A little bit more money.
That's good. A little bit more money.
I was gonna say no, but then I was like, oh wait, yeah.
More
I think I
keys.
guess.
You got keys.
More money, more keys.
More money, more keys. What else?
How many more keys? I got 5 more
No.
keys.
Wait,
Is that
that's-
what you asked me?
Yeah.
No. Did you say how many? Dylan.
Yeah, he
fuck,
asked me how
man.
many keys I had.
It doesn't matter where you are. I can't understand you. He's speaking
He
English.
said, how many keys, right? Your internet whack, bro. I think that's what it is.
My internet?
Yeah. I don't have
No,
good
him.
connection.
I'm like,
Yeah, his
I'm
internet's
plugged
not
in.
choppy.
His internet. What do you
Yeah,
mean? His internet's good.
so.
Your internet's fine. You're not choppy.
So I've been seeing a little bit. Anyway, you asked me how many keys. I got 5 keys. I have 1 on the way. That's why.
One on the way. Okay.
Did you really ask him how many keys?
I don't think so, but I may have.
He did. You were like, how many keys you got? And I was like, what? That's why I had to ask again.
I don't
We're
think
gonna
he
watch
said-
that again. Yo, you asked. 100% he asked. I know he did.
I don't think he said how many. I think he said now you got the keys or something like that, right? Dylan, come on.
I don't know anymore.
He doesn't even know.
I didn't think I said
what the
something
fuck-
a couple
this nigga
podcasts
knows.
ago, and then I went back. I was like, oh yeah. I
Oh,
said
Ian Chun.
Ian Chun. I said Ian Chun.
Yeah, that was hilarious. All right. Anything else new? Anything else about your life? Jesus Christ, look at this guy. No, we're done with you. Nobody wants to even know about your life anymore.
Mm-mm.
Mr. Fisher.
Hello.
Who's got the fan going? Mr. Fisher. How are you doing? How was your week? You know, what's new? What's going on? You know, I mean, I guess I saw you yesterday. You came here, you took the mic stand and all that, but what's been new? Tell the people. Jesus.
Oh wow, you just about sprayed your camera.
You did. Sure, fucking did. All good. All good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lockdown now. Ain't much new with that.
Yeah, ain't much.
You guys
new at all.
close?
I'm staying open, but our sales department is going to be closing that side.
Okay.
Look
Or
at
I
this
was gonna
guy.
get laid off
Iron
again, but
tight job,
I'm
bro.
an essential worker,
Iron tight.
but I'm still like bottom of the barrel essential worker.
Oh,
So like when the vaccine comes out, I won't be like
You don't get no vaccine.
close to the first people who get it. Like grocery store people will get it before us.
They better. We don't need your ass. The
That
fact
was
that
tough.
you're open is even fucking abysmal.
Yeah.
In my opinion, you know, I'd have closed your ass down too. Your side, his side. The only thing that needs to be open is fucking the actual. You know what? Never mind. I'll just shut up. You need to be open.
Well, everything has to shut down then, because like we actually deliver a lot of parts to like FedEx and
What?
UPS stores, and they fix their
Oh,
trucks and stuff.
look at Dylan's always got an answer from me. Good. That was a good answer.
Thank you.
Goddamn FedEx. You know.
But yeah,
I don't-
so
oh, shit, niggas can be. Oh, shit.
oh shit, oh shit.
Now, niggas.
Let's see.
Yo, I could've done this shit to you.
Did you have to get more notes to understand that you could get a virtual background going? What's going on? What's
Nah.
going on here? You think you're the only one, bro? You ain't even with
These
it like
virtual
I am.
backgrounds, yo. We gotta have these virtual backgrounds, yo.
Mine, you can't have this one. You can't have this one. This one is untouchable by all.
Yeah, I got this one. I got the Dylan. Yo, this is mine, yo.
Hey, hey.
Yo, this is mine, yo.
There you go.
Wow.
Yo, I got the Dylan Fisher's background, yo. This is mine now.
There you go.
Here we
There,
go.
that's fine. That's fine. All right, Dylan, what were you saying?
I don't know.
I don't know. I think I was talking shit about how you are an essential worker.
But then corrected yourself.
Not
Like, you
that you're an essential worker and that needs to be a problem. I'm just saying.
It don't need to be open. You know what it is? Dylan needs
Yeah.
to be open. I don't need to be open. Nobody needs to be in a
Well,
fucking
nobody
retail
needs
store
to
right
be
now.
open right now. The way to do this is to have everything locked down, give everybody the money that they need, keep them in their house, let this shit go by, especially during the holidays. Let this shit go by and start the year out fresh. Okay.
Yeah.
What, 2-3 weeks off? if your job you were gonna be open regardless of whatever, you would be off. No, wait, you work on Christmas? You work
Of course
straight
not.
through till not Christmas, Christmas Eve, Christmas, and then you work Boxing Day, right?
I work Christmas Eve and I work Boxing Day. You don't work Christmas Day.
What about you?
Nothing on the.
No. I get Christmas Eve off, Christmas off, and Boxing Day.
And you work Boxing Day?
No, I said I
Dylan?
get Boxing Day off.
Oh.
You also get Boxing Day. You don't even need to be open the 3 most vital days. You don't even need to be open.
You don't even need to be open those days. So then if you're not
Yeah.
open those days, then you don't need to be open.
Literally.
See, that's just my gripe with this whole thing is what they're choosing to deem essential and what's not essential. There's certain things that just don't make sense to me.
It's Christmas. You're not going to give people Christmas break?
What? What do you mean?
Well, the kids aren't even in school though.
There's nobody in school. Everybody's at home. It's Christmas
That's the
break
other
all
thing.
year. It's been Christmas break all year. It's been summer break, bro. Just because you're on Zoom call for fucking 20 or whatever, 2 hours. How long is school? 6 hours a day? You're at home. There's no travel time. You can literally exit out
Literally.
and be playing a video game in 30 seconds. Or
No. These
not
niggas, you
even.
know what these niggas?
You'll be playing COD. You're playing Warzone while you're at school, bro. You do it on the
Literally, these
It's
niggas
like that.
got
Look at Malcom. Look at Malcom.
Nigga, you got
That's
this
the
shit fucked
eighth.
up.
That's an 8th grader. This right now, bro.
Literally,
On Twitch
niggas
right
post
now.
it up. I mean, right now, I literally be playing FIFA right now. I
he's
literally
dueling
be like,
it.
yo.
There are some people that are zooming and twitching. You know, like
Literally.
I don't know. So to me, right now is the time to just shut everything down. I understand it's very detrimental, whatever the word is,
Detrimental. You said it right the first
whatever,
time.
to the economy. But you're the government. This is Canada. Subsidize it for whatever. You already kind of fucked it up. Well, no, you didn't fuck it up. You did good, but people are
No,
still
they
fucked
fucked
up. Like people are still fucked up. You didn't do the greatest job. So we have to shut down again. You can't expect people to just be living off, especially what they're giving us now is what $1,800 a month, and a lot of people can't survive off that. A lot of people can't be taking these fucking small business loans over and over and over again, and then having to pay back on near $100,000 to the government by the time everything's fixed. It's not possible to make it like realistically work. So I don't know. They got to figure something out that's not necessarily that crazy, but at the same time, you live and you die. So what can you do?
Can't do shit.
This is a podcast. You guys gotta fucking talk. Like so much dead
Well,
space.
nigga,
Holy
you
shit.
Nigga, you heard me, nigga. You didn't say can't do
Jesus
shit, nigga.
Christ.
That's what I said, nigga.
Especially this kid in the corner here.
Yeah,
Corona.
nigga, I'm in here. Post it up, nigga.
Jesus
What's up?
Christ.
Did the GIFs work?
What are you even doing? It looks like you're playing fucking FIFA right now. Jesus
Yo,
Christ.
nigga, I'm not playing FIFA. I'm not playing FIFA. Both my hands. I'm not playing FIFA right now. That's one hand, but this is the other one. The other one's right here. I'm not playing
You're
FIFA
one-handed
right now.
playing FIFA right now. I know.
I'm not even playing FIFA right now. I swear. I'm not playing FIFA.
Man, paused it quick.
You would hear it.
Right.
You'd hear it. I'd be like, fuck. You know I didn't hear that shit.
That's
I'd be
hilarious.
fucking mad right now.
That's
I'll post up on the
hilarious.
floor. All right.
All right.
Yo, it's just, yo.
You know I caught your ass. That's why you're like, I'm not playing.
I'm not
FIFA.
playing FIFA, nigga. No people post it up right now, nigga. Go post it up later.
Alright, whatever. See, I knew this was gonna be a disaster already.
This is fucking hilarious. This is the best. Yo, I got the backgrounds. Yo.
You're popping. Jack
Everything's
Harlow.
good,
You're Jack
everything's good,
Harlow
yo.
right
Got me,
now,
yo,
bro.
Got me and my niggas back here, yo. Yo, he posted up, nigga.
Grammy nominated artist Jack Harlow, bro. That's you right now, bro.
Breaking the
Unbelievable.
lockdown.
Unfucking
How many people? That's
Yeah,
People-
wait. How many people you got up in there? That's Owen Wilson right
Yo,
there.
don't worry about it. Yo, there's 3 niggas in it. Yo, there's 3
lot
niggas
of
in it.
lot of
Don't worry
niggas.
about it, yo. Post it up, nigga. That's enough.
All right. Well,
Boss, nigga. Why you worried about that?
Did you talk about your week? I don't even remember. We always go off track. Your
Yeah, we
week has
talked
been
about
what?
it.
Not
That was
you.
the first week. I was the
Not
first one to talk
you.
about it.
I'm not talking to you. See, Dylan.
This nigga already talked about it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, my week was great.
Nobody cares, nigga. What you did? Oh, that's what this nigga did. He's gonna be like, nigga, I worked out.
No. I did work out as always. I always
worked out.
So we're not even gonna talk about that. That's every week. I
probably did like 3 songs. Finished up 3
spent
songs.
did no music. I spent about $1,500 on a brand new piece.
Oh, that's right.
And everything now is set up and ready to go for me to be able to Twitch on you motherfuckers. So I'm gonna be starting that. I'm gonna be figuring out, I figured out how to get all of my editing software for free. I paid for it all. And yeah. I had a very productive week, to be honest with you. Now it's ready to roll. I got to get this next video done. Boom, boom, shebang, out, promo, and get ready for next year and just keep it rolling. That's what I'm doing, motherfucker. Yeah.
Right. Nice.
Is it?
That's really great, buddy.
Thanks, man. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've been on. Yeah. We came out here. I didn't really look up any topics or anything to discuss, but I just thought we would talk about whatever's going on in your lives, and there's obviously nothing going on in your lives. So I would also.
All right, so let's call that a night.
No. I remember there's some. What am I trying to say? Andrew Schultz. Okay. I want to give a big congratulations, even though it doesn't really matter. He's never going to see this. But either way, Andrew Schultz just landed. Well, he didn't just land, but it just came out that he's doing a Netflix special series, 4-part series to end out the year, December 17th. He's been working on it the past few months. And yeah, really, really excited for that. I mean, I guess I didn't really show. I didn't show, but yeah, really excited for that shit. So it just shows that niggas that keep doing this shit on their own, super independent, everything independent from the beginning, doing the podcast, comedy, releasing everything on YouTube, shows that shit pays off. And eventually these motherfuckers have to come to you and have to partner with you instead of, what the fuck is this? We're running out of time. A gift from Zoom. We've removed the 40 time limit on your group meeting. Look at that.
Well, that's nice of them.
We don't have to worry about our shit. Okay, so, what was I saying? Andrew Schultz, thank you very much. Appreciate, or no.
Thank you, Andrew.
You act like you're getting a cut of this, nigga.
No. Thank you, Zoom. I was about to say thank you, Zoom. Thank you, Zoom. Thank you, Zoom, for lifting the time limit. But thank you, Andrew Schultz, for also paving the way for podcasters.
Shout out Zoom. Thank you, Andrew.
Thank you for everybody. And yeah. It just goes to show, man, doing your shit actually works. Like, a lot of niggas is always trying to look for quick bucks, but longevity pays off. So gives me hope that even though, nobody cares now, maybe in the future they'll care about us.
Maybe one day.
But who really knows? Who really knows, right?
Yeah.
What else was I gonna say about this? Fucking shit.
Dylan just got the most straight posture right now. Look at the way he's looking at the camera.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
What do we think about the new Floyd Mayweather fight?
Oh.
I think he thinks he's fighting. I think he thinks he's fighting Jake.
Yeah. Jake's the younger brother.
I think he saw the Jake Paul fight and was like, yeah, and then
I can take this nigga.
And then Logan hit him up with it, and then he was just like, yeah, Jake, yeah. And he didn't realize that it's
which is the one who just knocked out the other guy.
Jake.
And he's
Jake
fighting him again.
No.
He was fighting the basketball player.
Yeah. And then
he's Logan's a taller one.
No.
No.
Logan Paul is gonna fight.
Logan's Paul fighting.
Logan's fighting.
Okay, so let me break this. You brought it up. You don't even know what's going on.
Yeah, you don't even know what the fuck he's talking about.
Okay. So we have Logan Paul and we have Jake Paul, right? Logan Paul was the first Paul brother we saw. He came out earlier. I think it was what 2018 or something, 2017 earlier.
I don't know.
Maybe
That nigga was
long.
fine, KSI.
Maybe a long. Yeah, he's the first person to fight. He fought KSI for the YouTube fight, and I think they cleared like $1 million, 900,000. That's how much they made off that fight, or he made off that fight. So he'll probably walk away with like 3 million this fight, which is fucking stupid.
Yeah, but Floyd Mayweather's gonna walk
He's
away with
getting,
like
like,
$6 billion
Yeah,
somehow.
no, he's gonna make a lot of money. Okay. Jake Paul came out as a Disney star kind of thing, and still a YouTube thing, doing shit with Logan. And then, I mean, I'm only explaining this to you. Everybody watching this knows who the fuck these people are, at least. But
You don't know
Jake
that.
Paul then kind of started diverging into doing just his own shit on YouTube and whatever, and then it became him fighting what's his name, Nate Robinson. He's become a household name though. I can remember the nigga's name. Usually I can't remember people's names, so that's important. But Nate Robinson, Robert, whatever his fuck his name is, I don't even remember now. So Nate whatever his name is, he
Robertson.
yeah, he was talking shit to Jake Paul, got knocked out, and now everybody knows Jake Paul can actually fight. You know, he was boxing. Here's the thing. He was boxing for a few years. Okay, he has a little experience. He's been training, so at least it's not just some amateur ass shit like Nate Robinson. Like if it was a street fight, hands down, probably Nate Robinson beat his ass.
100%.
Because literally, like I don't know why we're even doing a podcast.
Walks away, nigga. All right, I'm out.
All right.
Listen. This nigga, I think that fact that like Floyd even responded to this shit is kind of stupid, but I feel like he's got to come back to it because Nate Robinson got his ass beat. That's why.
Well, yeah, he's got to defend for black people. Like black people are like, okay, do we know about the Jamel Hill and whatever the other girl, what Jamel Hill and I don't know what the other girl's name is, but Jake Paul was on an interview, right? With these two women, black women, and they asked him a question. Is it racist that you knocked out Nate Robinson or whatever happened, whatever you fought him?
Oh, okay. Oh, I saw this. I heard about this.
And he's like, oh, haha, you know, it's a stupid question. Of course not, whatever. And then it did some shit where I guess his like Wi-Fi is his computer fucked up. And so they answered it again, asked it again. And she was like more kind of serious with it. But she was joking overall, but like she's always known like for kind of coming
twisting
out
people's
against,
words.
huh?
What do you mean?
No. She's always known as like being a social justice warrior, like someone that's gonna come out against racism or like call out racism and call out all this shit. So her like making this joke, it's like, you know, it's not gonna be seen as a joke necessarily.
Yeah, it's a little bit over people's heads.
Yeah, it's like gonna be taken serious, like what the fuck? And some people are probably looking at it like that's a dumb question. Some people are like, oh, she's joking, taking the sarcasm. And some people probably like, you know, there's a lot of dumbasses out there that are like, you know, whoa, maybe it is a little racist, or like, you know, even just doing like whatever. But like, it obviously isn't. It's stupid. The guy came at Jake Paul and he just went into the
fight.
No experience, knocked out, fucking flat on his face, and that's it. And now we have to have,
I just didn't realize both brothers fought.
I mean, it's confusing. These white people all look the same. So
I thought just the younger
you got
one
two first names.
the older one
That's
did the
what I wanna know.
podcast. What?
Why they got two first names?
Both
Logan
of
Paul,
them.
Jake Paul. Both of them got two first names. What the fuck you got two first names? They probably got three because they probably got a middle name. That's why you got all these first names. Paul.
Jake John Paul.
Paul who?
Jake John
Paul
Paul.
what?
Jake John Paul.
Jake John Paul. Who the fuck is you? Why you got? Where's your last name?
Is that three different people? Who the fuck is that?
Yeah, who the fuck is
that? Those three niggas you got back there.
Yo, what dude?
JP.
Jake John
JP.
Paul. Where's your last name, nigga?
JP.
I'm looking like this nigga right here. What?
Hilarious, bro.
Damn.
See,
that's a shame.
I don't know, man. I don't know. This shit is kind of like you said. Like the fact that Floyd even responded to this shit is kind of disgraceful. Like to the art of boxing. He's the okay. Go ahead and say your piece, and then I'll say my shit.
It's about the money. It's gonna bring in a lot of money.
We've known that.
Yeah.
If you want to see somebody get fucked out of a bad deal, like today's the day. We're gonna see that at the Jake Paul. Jake Paul's gonna walk away with 20, or fucking Logan Paul's gonna walk away with 25 cents in his pocket, and Floyd's gonna buy the whole country.
He's gonna make at least like a good win, though. He's gonna make a cool couple million. Jake's not gonna touch Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather is the most like renowned defensive boxer in the entire world. He's only been hit. I've only seen Floyd get hit 3 times. I can't really I don't remember each fight, but 3 times. That's it.
The thing is though, yeah, and that's how he played Manny Pacquiao. That's the thing. Like it wasn't like he played offense. He just plays defense. He's 50. He's like 50 fighter. Plus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He's a defensive fighter. Yeah. He does not engage. He waits you out. He lets you do your thing, and you will not touch him. Every blow you throw will be blocked. Like or what the fuck? Oh man, see, I had the word. And then this is what happens when you take the shot, do this, do that.
Deflected?
It's whatever.
Deflected?
Yeah, deflected. Fucking
absorbed.
I hate when words are on the tip of your tongue. Doesn't matter. He's one of the best defensive fighters in the world. I don't see what Logan has done to even deserve to step in the ring and make this amount of money with this dude. Like, yes, you have a famous podcast. Yes, you're a huge YouTuber. But dog, at the beginning of this year, or was it this year, or was it last year? You disgraced the Japanese body by going into the suicide forest and showing that shit. And then your brother is trying to be a.
That's like 2 years ago.
That was 2018 or 2019.
I think that was like 2 years ago. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
That was the beginning of. It was the beginning of 2019. It was like January, and
we should be cheering for his younger brother.
And then for fucking Jake, he was a fucking Disney star, and now he's trying to be a rapper and a boxer, and these guys are just clout chasers. You know what I'm saying? They're just looking for the next buck. They're looking for the next big thing. So, to me, it doesn't make sense to give these guys light. Like, yes, if Floyd is gonna go in there and stand up for black people, make black people look good again. Because let's be honest, all black people that I know, especially like, then no black person's afraid of white people. Like, you're not afraid of white people, right, Malcom? Like, I don't know about you, you're skinny as fuck, but like, you think that you could fight a white guy? Like, majority of the time, if it was you and a white guy, you feel like you would win, right? Right?
100%.
See, this has now changed because Nate Robinson got his ass knocked out on the ground. These white people start to think that they
we got it.
Boost. They're getting a boost. It's like MMA. It's like MMA.
We got it.
It's like MMA. Once MMA started getting big and Joe Rogan's blowing up, everything's going on, these white guys started getting beefy. Every white guy wants to be a fucking MMA fighter. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Every white guy is training to be an MMA fighter.
Literally.
So,
yeah, I can be the MMA.
So like the next thing that's going on now is gonna be
rear
Jake Paul.
Naked chokehold, bro. What?
Okay. The thing
that's coming up behind me, you chokeholding me, nigga. What's wrong with you?
The thing that you don't want to happen is you have Logan go in the ring with Floyd, and he lands a punch. Okay.
He's gonna land a punch.
No. He's not. If he lands a punch, one punch, it's over for Floyd. Like, there's gonna be a big thing. Like, it's gonna be like that was either he let that happen, like, because 3 times in his whole career has he ever really gotten like hit. The guy is a fucking
well, how old is Logan Paul?
25. He's
literally, I'm looking at it right now.
He's literally half his age.
Literally.
He's literally half his age. So
I wonder what age your like reflexes and like they start to actually.
I don't think it matters. We just saw Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. go in there, and Mike Tyson is moving.
But they were both old.
Doesn't matter. The way that Mike Tyson is moving. When you're a fucking athlete that's been trained and a monster, that's been working like that since he was, I think, 14 or 10 or some young ass age, he's been doing that. It's muscle memory. It's like riding a bike. it's like driving for you. Like you're never gonna forget that, even if it is something that's gonna be taxing on your body. If you're always working out like these guys have been, you're gonna be okay to be able to move. You watch Mike Tyson in the ring, you see him move like how he was moving when he was younger. He's still doing the exact same kind of reflexes and movements. He might be a little slower, yeah, that's age, but these guys still got it. Even if they're off a little bit, being like one of the
the other thing though.
Sorry, let me just say this. Being Floyd, especially, he's been doing it since he was 4. So
yeah.
Come on.
But it's not the fact that it's like age for them. It's like it's not the reflexes. It's a matter of like stamina. So that's what like kills older boxers. Is like
you would watch them get tired.
He can't like if Logan could take him to 6 rounds, that's becoming a different conversation.
But
because now that's what's gonna like kill him, right? So that's why Mike, like that fight between Mike and whoever the fuck that was, that dude looked like a 40-year-old dad who's working the grill. So like
I don't think that I'm sorry. I don't think that that'll happen to Floyd though. Floyd is
no, absolutely not.
He trains when he's not boxing. He's been training. He's still training. He trains when he's not boxing. He doesn't stop. He doesn't stop.
Yeah, he goes in.
So for him, like Mike Tyson stopped boxing 14, 15 years ago and came back to this fight and looked better than Roy Jones, who only stopped boxing about 8 years ago. So this is just like, this guy doesn't stop. He's a monster. He's not going to get outbeat by stamina. That's his game. He plays the stamina game. He's going to go in. If he lets this go on for too long, it's just for money. You know that, because he could walk in there and end it in literally 2 seconds. Beginning 0.5 seconds of the fucking match. Touch gloves. Ding, ding, ding. One uppercut. And walk away. But that's not the show people want. People want to see something cool. But I don't want to see Floyd being hit. I really don't. That's just that just tarnishes the legend that he is. You know what I'm saying? Even this whole match is stupid.
The fight kind of
the whole fight is stupid. It's just a big money grab, but whatever.
Yeah, there's no titles on the line anyway, so it's not like he's gonna
it's not like there's anything that's gonna happen.
It's literally just about him just beating his ass for shits and giggles.
Yeah,
it's like a Conor McGregor fight. It's like, oh, let's see what happens.
Kinda, except no, like Conor McGregor egged that on for like so long, and the thing was, Conor McGregor either needed to be knocked down a fucking hunch, or like was gonna win and like gloat the fuck. Look, like Conor McGregor got his ass beat, lost 2 other matches after that, and now is retired. You know what I mean? Like he just like it really humbled him to lose that matchup. So it's tough.
Yeah, it is.
It's tough.
It is. It's tough to lose.
It is tough to lose, especially like in McGregor's case too. Like McGregor had everything, right? He had like two titles. Nigga had it all, right? So it's kind of fucked up.
No, man. But at the end of the day, he walked away with 130 to 80 or something. I'm not exactly sure on the number. I heard it earlier today, but like $180 million for a loss. Come on.
Yeah.
That's not a loss.
Yeah, but then Floyd walked away with like a couple.
He walked away with two something, 260. Which whatever, you didn't win. So
whatever, nigga. Don't look at the numbers.
Don't look at the numbers. Just be happy that you never have to look at your bank account statement again, ever in your life, no matter what you do. You know what I'm saying? You literally just have to go. This nigga just had to go make 1 whiskey, man. Look, proper 12. Now he doesn't have to fucking do a damn thing. Like, people are really good. Like, when you really break it down, people are really greedy, dog. Like, really, really greedy. Like billionaires and shit. Like, if I had a surplus of money, I don't know what I would do with it all. There's a certain point you reach where it's just like, I'd make sure my family's good. And then, honestly, I was thinking about this, like, I think 3 weeks ago. I'm like, if I was fucking loaded, I would just have, like, a really small but nice apartment somewhere. It doesn't need to be even a penthouse. Like, I always thought, I want the big, fancy, whatever. Few properties, whatever. But, like, to rent out, to make money off of. But for my living, tiny little fucking studio apartment that I can walk into. I can see everything with one glance. So I know no one's trying to kill me, hiding in the fucking bushes or whatever. All trying to take my money. And
that's it. And I just have like my few little things, and that's it. Like, I don't understand why would I need to keep acquiring so much wealth?
Let me tell you, I could spend it everywhere, all across the states, all across Canada, mansions everywhere, huge garages. Each one of those garages have my own unique collection. So over here in Japan, I have a house full of JDM classics, all restored. You know, in Germany, all Porsches, all BMWs, all modded out. So I just have to fly to a different house, and it's in that, you know. I would never run out of money decorating each house with new cars.
I'll spend it.
That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope.
It's fucking hilarious.
It'd be wild.
The thing with it is like when you have the money, that's what you end up doing, and that's what like, and then what you fall into the loop.
It builds your like net worth. Right?
But then you fall into that loop of having to keep to maintain that.
Why do you think Johnny Depp had like 3 islands, 26 houses in every country?
Yeah.
Like, why do you think it's
Johnny
so
Depp
much
crazy.
shit?
Johnny Depp crazy.
Net.
Listen, like, when you think about how much that shit really costs, okay, flying private, okay, like that's like $50,000 to $80,000 to $100,000 sometimes. Just taking a flight, depending on where you're going, because you're paying for gas, you pay for everything. Having a maid, house service, like doing all this shit, like. I was sweeping up the kitchen today. I'm like, I could do this for the rest of my life. Why the fuck would I ever need a maid? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I lived with, or not lived with, but I lived in Vancouver, and I worked for a dude that like every Tuesday, the maid came through. He never cleaned his shit, but he was rich as fuck. But like, just for no reason. He had a smaller apartment, like easy to clean. Just don't use that dish, clean, wash it. Wash it after you're done, bro. Like,
you gotta worry about it.
Like he's like, it just showed me the level of once you have the money and once you're like, you stop caring about like little things that kind of keep you connected. To me, like if I had to not like sweep my house up, vacuum my shit, clean my room, and like, I would be so lazy, I feel like. Because that's like the motivation for me to start like my day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you have to also think that like you probably got other things on your desk instead, right? So you wake up in the morning, you probably got 100 emails, 50 text messages to do like your business shit. So now you got to respond to this, you got to respond to that.
I'd be doing that. Honestly, I wouldn't be responding to emails. I'd have an assistant. If I was rich enough, then I'd have the assistant who would just listen to me talk while I'm doing all this shit. I'm cleaning up. I'm doing all this shit. And that's probably how, but here's why though. But here's why, because that's how I get my brain circulating. I come up with my best ideas while I'm doing shit like that, cleaning up, washing the dishes, doing whatever, even when I'm taking a fucking shower or whatever. Like when I'm just like using my brain.
Hold on. How much was Mans paying the maid to come in every Tuesday?
I don't know. Probably
$100.
Oh,
maybe
probably like 150, like something decent.
I don't even think that much.
No, it's probably nah. She's definitely getting
plus
good
the
money.
tip. 50,
man lived like a pig. Sorry, man lived like a pig. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
okay, we'll say 150. Money. Right, but like if you have an assistant and your assistant's got to be there 20%, you got to pay them not a salary. So, and you can't just pay them minimum wage because they got to be with you all the time. So that's what it costs you more than paying the maid to be there. And then you just doing the email. Plus, you know what I mean? Like that to me. Like,
yeah, you're right. That's hilarious.
So I'm gonna pay the maid, and I'm gonna just do my other work. Because then the other thing too is like you can get more focused into that, and plus you can get into other ventures. So like that's why like people who are like, you know, it's more of a business thing though. That's the other thing, right? It's like people who do stocks, who own like lots of business, like Warren Buffett, or like, you know, you're like Bill Gates or Jeff Bezos, right? You have them made because the house needs to be maintained, but you have so much shit on your desk already and your plate because you got Amazon, maybe you got like 6 or 7 other.
I understand too, right? Why. Like I understand why you need a maid, you know, but it's
just... I wouldn't even question it. I'd be like, if I could get the maid at the time, I'd be like, for sure, whatever. Like,
I get it, but you're a lazy ass motherfucker. You always been.
Not even lazy.
So like.
You probably, you know, it's not laziness. It's like, well, this is just the convenience of it. That's a thing. You know what's
it's out of touch. I don't know. At that point, when you're rich,
well, I'm with you. I agree 100%. I agree. I don't know.
That like
you're switching my mind. I'm able to switch.
Jets, the Jets make you out of touch because you're like people will be like, oh yeah, I was waiting in line for the flight. And you'd be like, what?
No,
like that's when you can't relate.
See, that's what.
Or like
you know what?
Like, doesn't John Travolta have an airport at one of his houses?
See, I'd be
something like that. I think so.
Run.
Johnny Depp had one too.
See, okay.
Johnny Depp had one too.
See, I'm not opposed to any of this. See, now I might have to change up my stance. We gonna get a big ass.
So the nigga get it clean, but he's fine with having an airport next door.
This is what
JFK next door.
Here's the thing. I'm only saying I would clean if I had the studio apartment. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not having I'm not having 6 houses, the big mansion, and the fucking whatever. I'll clean up the studio apartment. That's my time to do whatever I got to do, man. That's like.
So you have the maid in the mansion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who the fuck is cleaning a mansion by themselves every morning? Sweeping and dusting, bro.
Well, I don't know. You were saying the studio.
Okay, look, I'm not.
With the brush.
I'm not saying that it.
Swimmer.
I'm not saying that it didn't sound bad before what I was saying. I wasn't in agreement with the maid before, but y'all changed my mind, so now I gotta sound all right when I'm talking. Okay, if I had the mansions and the private island and the airport outside my house, then yeah, there's a lot of people that I gotta pay. It just to me, it's just really excessive. That's all I'm saying. At the end of the day, it just gets really excessive when you think about how many things you have to pay for. Like the maid, the cooks, the driver. If you got the airport, the pilots, the planes, the
I don't trust people like that, man.
Pulling in like what?
I don't trust people like that. Like for me to be living in the place at the same time.
Yeah, like you have like quarters for them. Like they live on your property in a separate servant's quarters. Like you own slaves.
Yeah, like the butler's house.
That's pretty much what it gets to. Is it just goes back to being a plantation just for you, dog. It's just, I mean, it's just for money.
I could hire some like second cousins.
I don't understand when we got to the point when like
you don't want to. No,
we'll get too deep.
You can't hire family because family be stealing from you. That's what it is.
Family
you hire strangers because strangers like are committed to working a job to get paid.
Yeah.
If you hire family's gonna steal from you.
They'd be like, "What the fuck? Why is this nigga just hooking me up?" See, like my brother hooked up my computer. At the end of it all, he's like, "Yeah, so for my payment, clean the bathroom 2 times. You gotta give me a pizza." I'm looking at this nigga like, this was not in the contract. If I knew this was happening at the beginning, I might have changed who I was gonna get to make this. You know what I was saying?
I would pay I'd rather pay somebody hourly to
than to be swindled. I don't like being swindled. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, tell him this was not on the estimate.
That's what I said, and I just walked away and laughed. But you know, I'm nice. I cleaned it up. I cleaned up the bathroom once.
No, it's something you need in writing beforehand. And then if it's not there, you can't be like, well, I'm not paying you.
No, he's just
work for free.
He got the old computer, right?
No, he's just jealous. That's what I said. Okay, he's just jealous because I have the fast computer now. I got the fastest computer in the house now. That's why, and I'm wired directly to the 1 gigabyte internet. You don't know, bro. I snaked this 50-foot cord all through my house. I punched a hole through the drywall out there under the stairs, went up, taped it under, taped it all around, and hooked it up. We good. We getting all that. We're able to live stream with no problems. So, yeah,
look at that. You're still looking choppy.
What? No, I'm not. No. Twitch TV. Twitch.com/Jaylin January. Come see me. I'm probably going to do Sunday night streams. I'm probably going to do Wednesday night streams. I'm probably going to do whenever the fuck I feel like streams. And it might not even be me DJing. It might be just me.
It's the early morning, late night podcast.
Might be me doing some early morning, late night podcast. And also for church, this is some announcements. We got the early morning, late night podcast with Jaylin January coming out very soon.
Ads.
This is this is my podcast that I'm doing by myself. We're gonna take a break once I finish this little plug. But this is my podcast that I'm doing.
I'll be edits this whole thing out.
My thoughts, my little thing. Yo, you fucked up my whole promo.
I do.
You
good too.
Motherfucker. Like, I had a great one. God damn it. All right, just every early morning, late night podcast coming soon whenever the fuck I feel like it. We got the first episode recorded. We're going to record the second one soon enough. I didn't record it, but we're going to record it soon. All right, we're back. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. What the fuck are you saying?
Moonshine.
Moonshine?
Yeah.
I'm saying my grandpa used to tell me a whole bunch of stories of people who would make homemade moonshine, and something would go wrong, and it would make him blind.
Yeah, that's known.
Moonshine is known to make you blind if you drink it too fast or some shit.
There's too much ethanol in it.
Yeah,
you will literally
too much ethanol. That's what it is.
You'll sweat it out, and then it'll get in your eyes, and then you'll go blind, right?
No, you'll drink it and go blind. That's what it is.
How does that work though? Like, how does drinking something affect your eyes though? That's where
it's the ethanol it's the content of ethanol in it. So ethanol's like gasoline.
That does not answer the question.
Huh?
Yeah, that didn't answer the question. No. Just because you drink gas doesn't mean that my eyes are gonna be affected. Like, why do I go blind?
Well, that's the thing. It's like if you drink too much of it, it starts to affect your body. So you're gonna go blind. It's a side effect of whatever's happening.
You get blurry vision from alcohol, right? So
yeah.
When you drink too much alcohol, yeah. So it's the same thing.
But how does it make you permanently blind? It just fries that connection.
It just affects it affects just like your vision. Here, I'll look it up. Right here.
What the fuck?
How does ethanol make you blind?
Is he affecting you?
I think it's probably because ethanol is like poisonous to your body. That's what it is.
Look at Malcolm. Malcolm just trying to take over your house without even paying rent. Look at this guy, yo. I don't know how you let this nigga live. I don't know how this nigga survives.
I'll take care of you.
Methanol.
No, not.
I'm done.
Today, the most common cause of blindness from drinking is methanol.
Is methanol?
Right? Is that what we're talking about?
Arizona yet? That's hilarious, but okay.
Is it methanol or ethanol?
Ethanol with the E. Have you ever pumped gas before in your life? When you go to the gas station, do you see methanol? I don't even think that's a real thing. That's like
no, methanol is a good thing.
It's the most common cause of blindness from drinking is methanol.
Okay. Yeah, I found. Oh yeah, it is methanol. Yeah.
Wait.
So it says methanol has a high toxicity in humans. As little as 10 milliliters of pure methanol when drunk is metabolized into formic acid, which causes permanent blindness.
So Dylan Fisher, you're correct.
Is what we're saying.
And then it says that ethanol is sometimes altered and made poisonous by methanol. So it's a combination of them both. But mostly the methanol.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Non-related. I think I will get Cyberpunk. Now that you said that, Dylan, I think I will get Cyberpunk. So I'll let you guys know.
For the dicks. Pause.
Yeah, watch my streams and you'll see the dicks.
Pause.
Pause that. I wanted to show you guys something that I saw earlier. I'm gonna share my screen again. Let me know when you can see my screen. Can you see it?
I don't see this shit, nigga.
Do you see it?
Yes, I see this shit, nigga. Bro, scroll down, nigga.
Okay, what is this?
Who is that? Jason? Who's that? Jason Kennedy? See that shit, nigga? Oh, Jason Kennedy to me.
Alberta unveils menacing COVID-19 mascot. Why do we have to make a mascot?
Yeah, why do we have to make a mascot?
Wait, what? Alberta?
Yeah, Alberta.
Who's gonna be wearing that? Who's gonna be wearing that?
This should be on world news.
Whoa! What do you
know what? I kind of agree with this.
What is that?
I kind of agree with this.
First of all,
this is like
Stop. Let us deconstruct the photo first.
100%.
What the hell did this nigga bring for dinner? First of all,
Jello. That's green Jello.
Make that your background. First, that's Jello. And nigga pull up to that. Who's bringing Jello Christmas dinner? Do you get Jello Christmas dinner?
No.
You guys get the Jello. Dylan, do you get the Jello salad at Christmas dinner?
No, I don't.
Oh,
That's gross. I don't like that.
You know what it is, though, right?
I do know exactly what it is.
Okay.
Fucking ridiculous. It's the whitest people shit I've ever seen in my life, dog. I hate that shit, bro.
So,
okay. First of all, this nigga brought Jello to the dinner. He'd be thrown out of my house. Beginning. This nigga come through with no chin. Secondly, that's a thought of
no chin. No
nigga,
chin.
where your chin at, nigga? How
This
your mouth
isn't
open?
Jello though. What is this like foamish layer? at the
That
top
is
here?
Jello. You know
What is this?
Jello made before? Look up
No,
Jello.
no, no.
Look
What
up
is?
Jello.
Yeah, no. But what is this foamish
No.
layer here at the top?
Jello
What is
cake.
this? Huh?
No, it's like it's a
Cream?
two-tone. It's a layered Jello.
Oh, yeah. What is layered Jello? That is kind of.
What do you mean we haven't been living? What are you talking about?
I don't want to
Over
live.
there,
I would rather
fucking-
die.
I literally, that's what I said.
I
was
would
like,
rather die. I would rather die.
You have to look up Jello salad. This is what white people be bringing to the
Me?
dinner. Yeah, you. Look that shit up.
Holy shit. What is Jello salad? Let me share my screen.
Look that shit up. No, watch that shit. White people bring this shit to the dinners. I don't give a fuck if white people be watching this and they be like, he's disrespectful. I'm not disrespectful. Y'all know you bring this shit.
Man.
Look at this
What
shit,
is
nigga.
this? Okay, hold on. Let me.
Oh
put
my
this over
God.
here.
Oh my
Look at this.
God.
Did you hear Dylan? Did you hear Dylan go, ooh?
The green one, nigga. Look at the lime one, nigga.
Oh, is that what he
That's
brought?
what they
Is
bring
that what
to
he's
dinner.
bringing? Look at this one. Look at this one.
Here's my problem with Jello salad. It looks so much better than it actually tastes.
Oh my God.
Don't
that shit don't
say
even look
that.
good. That shit don't look
That
good.
does not even look good at all.
That's
Dylan.
not good,
Don't
bro.
say that.
Who's bringing that to dinner?
Like
That's
that one,
such-
the orange one.
Look
looks
at this
good.
one. Looks
That
like
orange one
pubes.
looks-
Oh my
Oh
God.
my
That one looks
Oh,
gross. That
ew,
one's
is this
gross.
shrimp?
God.
Look, shrimp. This
Oh my God. Y'all niggas be eating that for real. Oh my God. Yo, y'all crazy. Y'all crazy.
Yo, you're definitely living if you're eating that. I'm not. I don't want to live.
Nobody's living. No, nobody's living.
Look at this one.
I'm
The hot dogs.
I'm
Look at
drinking
this
nothing
one.
all straight out there to that, bro.
With the
With the yo,
Wow.
Mo
Look at that
with the
olive.
glizzy right
Look
here.
at-
Yo, Mo's pulling up with these
Yo, okay.
at your Christmas dinner, yo.
Let me break this down for you. There's olives, red peppers, there's celery, and hot dogs.
Mo, I know you watch this, Mo. I know you see this. You're gonna see this part specific. You're gonna be like,
Oh God, I can't.
Nigga,
Keep
gonna be like,
looking
oh,
at
I can bring that to dinner. Shit.
this. This
man.
isn't what I wanted. I didn't want to
I
bring
don't
us
care what you. I don't care
to
what
this.
you wanted.
I'm
nigga.
sorry.
I want to talk about. That's
Okay.
what I want to talk about.
That mascot guy though.
Mhm.
If he was in like public places every time where I wasn't supposed to be,
I'd punch
he
him.
was like coming up to me like, "Hey, what are you doing out, man?" I would probably leave.
You probably wouldn't stay out. So he's good. If he's a
Yeah.
good, all the cops should probably dress like that.
That actually be so ugly.
You saw like 4 of them just like standing around drinking coffee. You wouldn't go near there.
I wouldn't go anywhere, bro. I'd be in my house all the time.
That's what
I'm
I'm
in my
saying.
house all the time anyway.
If you just imagine you saw that motherfucker pull up to you in a cruiser and ask you where you going tonight. Where you going tonight?
I ain't going nowhere.
That's Malcolm's face.
That's me. That's me. This is me with these.
Why do you have all these photos on hand like this? He just has all these photos just like pulling them out of his pocket like these are your Pokemon deck. What is going on, man? This is ridiculous. I got one cool
This
background.
this bitch especially right here.
All right.
Pause, yo.
Is there anything else crazy in the news that we heard about? I guess the
I heard it,
vaccines.
I
coming.
heard
R.I.P. Debo.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Debo.
Fucking Zeus. Tiny man.
Shout out
Shit,
Debo.
bro. R.I.P. Debo. God damn it.
Yeah.
That's so crazy, bro. He became a verb, dog. Like you get deboed, like
Yeah.
niggas debo in your chain. Like the fact that you can live to become a verb is a pretty crazy fucking feat. The guy was 2 things that really made him famous was being Debo off Friday and being Zeus fighting I think it was Hulk Hogan for like 8 or 9 episodes on good old wrestling. And fuck man, it's crazy. He died we don't know how exactly he had COVID-19 earlier in the year and then he got better, but he died from complications of not being able to breathe. So we don't know if it's something that's like an after effect of COVID-19 or something like that. But a lot of people that have had it, they've gotten over it, but the damage that they've gotten or they've taken during having it has stayed. Like not being able to breathe, having shallow breath, anything, all types of respiratory issues and coughs and everything. It just sucks. So if you can, wear a fucking mask, sanitize, stay safe, try not to get it. Because if you get it and by some chance you don't just get a little sniffle or a cough or whatever the fuck it is, then
they're saying that it was a natural death because he was 62.
Right,
yes,
but you don't know.
Hold on.
No, he's not discounting everything I'm saying. This nigga just starts laughing.
Yeah, nigga, shut up.
What am I saying?
No. Yeah, they were saying that he had like weakness and trouble breathing, which forced him to cancel some films, it looks like. And then like he just like people were trying to get in contact with him and he just died.
Right.
But I mean, when you're 62, like, especially like, how tall was he? Like 6, whatever. 6'7",
man looked like an abomination of like, not an abomination, but just like he was abnormally big. You know what I mean? Like that's why he was just like scary. Dude was like 6'9", fucking huge.
Damn.
Ready to just like, I don't know how tall he was.
Like that guy in the Green Mile who died.
6'5".
He was 6'5". Yeah, that he gets mistaken for that dude a lot. And so we've lost two giant black dudes. Who do we have left? Only Coon Man Terry Crews? No thanks.
Wait, you don't like Terry
Let's
Crews?
break this down. When's Terry Crews?
Yeah, you didn't hear with all this at the beginning of all this Black Lives Matter shit. This guy was just cooning, bro. It's crazy, bro.
What? No. What was he?
No, I didn't hear about this. What?
We gotta do
what are you talking about?
Some screen sharing again? What's going on? Let me look this up. Let me make sure I'm factual.
You don't look it up.
Terry Crews.
I know I don't fuck with Terry Crews right now. That's all I'm saying.
Actually, when I think of Terry
Crews under fire. No, Terry Crews under fire for tweeting Black Lives Matter shouldn't morph into Black Lives Better. Look, I don't think anything that he's been saying is wrong or like in it. And you know what? This is actually like really something we can talk about. With Black Lives Matter it's two different things. You know what I'm saying? Like Black Lives Matter, the organization is one thing and the movement is a whole other thing. And a lot of people like to mix and match them as the same thing. Where everything I just said about Terry Crews was because people were just misconstruing shit and like to jump on shit on Twitter and say shit quick, which is our generation, our time zone of how people operate and do shit, which is really sad, but it's what it is. So I don't know, man. I just think people need to understand Black Lives Matter. Like Black Lives Matter isn't about Black lives being better, obviously, but I can understand and see how, some people that don't really get it feel like that's what it's about. So I can't really be out here being mad and being whatever. I was just kind of saying, Terry Crews is kind of cooning out here though. But it's all good. Be who you wanna be.
Really?
You didn't answer the question. He was just like, yeah, you should be cooning, bro.
I gave you the runaround. I gave you the whole. He just was saying. I said he was just out here talking a lot of shit when Black Lives Matter was going out, saying like he was calling out people like just for like saying, we shouldn't really be going too far with the Black Lives Matter shit and going over it and saying, they're better and better and whatever. And a lot of people are like, right now we need to be putting priority on Black lives and blah 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 blah. And so he was just getting a lot of pushback at the beginning of it. But what he was saying is valid. It's not wrong. Like we need to be looking at this as a equality thing. Same with feminism. Same with all issues. It needs to be something where we're not trying to make anybody better than everybody else and hold them up. We need to be all on the even playing field.
So okay. So
it actually makes sense.
I had a black guy say all lives matter to me today.
All right.
And it made me feel not good.
Probably with a white bitch, probably.
I'm sorry. Wait, why did he say it? So wait, what can you explain? You're usually really good at explaining stories, and you just that was the worst. Through that. Yeah, that was the
right
fastest.
through that, dog.
That was what I've always wanted you to do before you ever take a hit or do whatever. But you always give me the long form explanation. The man now literally on the podcast where you're supposed to talk. Wants to give the Zoom. You on Zoom and you want to Zoom? A black guy said all lives matter.
All lives matter.
Where were you? What time was it? What were you getting out of? What color was the sky? What color were your shoes? You used to give me all these details. Now what's going on?
We were social distancing.
Okay.
Okay.
Work one Friday.
Oh yeah, no, he has to wear a
December
mask.
Friday.
You have to wear a mask at work now.
Wearing a mask. Can't tell who's who. Except for the body weight. So I could tell that the big one's
nobody needs to know these niggas in the first place. So masks are okay for me.
I like masks.
Right.
I like having masks.
Got a mask on.
I talk
Come
too
in.
loud when I have my
And we're
mask.
talking. And we have a guy who comes in from Worth. WURT.
Okay.
Like that. No, with O. And it's a company that supplies us with like a whole bunch of chemicals and some like hardware and stuff like that. And they get stuff shipped to us for our inventory, and we put it off to a certain shelf. And then every Friday, one of their representatives come in and they like put it into our stock and like talk with us and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so he was talking with us in shipping, and just normal conversation. Just like talking about like what we would buy if we could have the money, what kind of cars and stuff. That's the conversation we got onto. And then like is me, Kyle, which is another white guy. He's about 26. And then older guy, Dennis, he's about maybe close to 60. He's getting up there. And after we're done talking, he's like, all right, guys, it was nice talking to you. Have a good day. And all lives matter. And just like started walking out. And it just felt like it was like
he's just trying to relate to the white
forced.
people. No, cancel that. He's just trying to relate to the white people. That don't mean nothing. All right.
Yeah.
That's what it sounded like. I've never said that to nobody. But I feel like also if a white person came out to me and was like, Black Lives Matter, I'd be like, shut the fuck up, my G.
Like, I feel like that should have been your response.
That's kind of how I felt saying. Like I was respecting, I was liking what he's saying, and he said that. I was like, I like looked at him completely different. I was like,
I'd have been like,
Black
say that. And then as he's like, I had all
like,
lives matter, and I'd have just been like, Black Lives Matter, and just to see what he'd say, just because he's a black guy, right? And you're a white guy, so you just flip it on him.
Yeah.
Give him the old runaround.
Flip it on him, yeah.
Flip it on him.
Just like, he's one of those guys where if you say like a little thing, it can lead into a big conversation.
Oh, God.
You don't want to be talking. I'm one of
the worst.
Another half an hour. Yeah,
I'm one of those guys. You know, I'm one of those guys.
That's the worst.
I be running. I sometimes I be talking like it's just me and Dylan. I just be talking. I realize I've just been talking for like 10 minutes, and I'd be like, "Damn!" And I look and I see Dylan is zoned out into his own world, but I'm still kind of talking.
I don't talk much, so
and but that's why Dylan don't say nothing because you don't shut the fuck up. That's what it is.
That's what it is. Well, no, I'll be looking, and then I look at, and then like, I'll stop talking, and then I'll stop talking, and then I'll look at Dylan, and I'll be like, "Well, what the fuck? Why is he saying anything?" As he's processing the whole 10 minutes of conversation, I just look at him. I'm like, "What the fuck? Why won't you answer me?" So I understand now. I'm sorry. I just broke it down for myself. That's actually hilarious.
Human wall. Then he needs to bounce his thoughts off of.
Yeah, that's all it is. I just sometimes that's really it. Sometimes I just be looking at him. I just be like, yeah, sorry. And a lot of that didn't even mean anything. I just had to be.
You just be talking to yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I work out like a lot of issues. A lot of things I need to work out and get it. I had a weird occurrence happen to me today.
Ghost.
Ghost.
Shut the fuck up.
Did I have a ghost?
But I hear weird occurrence.
Did I have a ghost encounter? No. I felt like I did.
Oh.
But it could have been a dream. But no, I don't think so.
Try to think
no, just like a coincidence. I've always used to watch this show called Electric Playground, right? And it was a video game show. They would talk about news or whatever, and it was on like, it was a Canadian show. It was on like CTV, City TV, and whatever, early Saturdays. And I was thinking about it a couple days ago for no reason, just came up. And I was looking on my YouTube, and all of a sudden it was like recommended to me. I didn't even say it out loud. It was like recommended to me. It's called Electric Playground Network now. And it's like a whole, like, he does like a live stream. It's the same guy that was the host. and he does it like from his like room now because everything is obviously live stream, Twitch and all that shit. And he does it from his room, and fucking it was just recommended to me. I thought about it, and I never had it recommended to me. I never looked it up. I never nothing. It was just recommended to me, and I was just like, what the fuck? I started watching it. I was enjoying it, and I was like, this is just like how when I was a kid. But it was just like, has it gotten to the point now where this shit is like reading my fucking like my brain waves? What's going on?
Yeah.
They got me, dog.
I think no, it's because your phone be listening to you. That's why. Did you ever say it? You ever text it?
No, I only thought it.
Oh,
I only thought it while I was cooking chicken. I was like, damn, I haven't seen that in a minute. That's it. Thought it. Never said it out loud.
Yeah, you got a chip in your brain.
Maybe I do. Maybe they put that shit in me.
You agreed to go to like Mars or some shit.
Hey, sign me up.
So if I got the planet, they chip in your brain in your sleep, bro.
If I have the chip, do I get to bypass everything and just go?
No. It's a small chip, bro. It's an SD card, really and truly. At best.
That sucks. SD card
is interesting.
What are you saying?
Because it's like, how often do you overlook things until you actually like think about it?
That's also a good point.
No, man.
It probably got a few out.
A lot of people get stuck in like the same life or like same schedule, and they're like, oh yeah, this is all it is, and they just get like used to that until like one thing different can happen. It'll like change their whole life.
Right.
Wait, so you're calling this like boring is what you're saying? That's what it sounds like.
No.
I'm boring. I am boring.
No.
I am boring. My life is boring.
Just repetitiveness.
I realized that as I was saying it to my mom, because her life is about to change with everything closing. So I'm like, you just got to do what I do. You know, you wake up, you clean the house to get your brain active, and then you go and take a nap.
That's the most domestic shit.
You go take a nap. I took a nap today. You wake up around 4:00, and then you're like, what am I gonna do? I went and I got, some groceries, and then I started to realize, I'm like, my life is boring, bro. That's why the funnest thing for me ever was routing that wire. That was the funnest thing I did all week. It was cool. I put a hole in the wall.
That's why I am happy I am working. Because I know, like, I would love to have time off, but like a week, 2 weeks after, I'd be like, yo, I gotta get out of here.
Right?
Doing nothing.
That's why I'm like, no, go ahead.
I tell myself that I'm like, I would like a week off so I can just get certain things done. But then after that, I just want to continue to work. So I have still something to do in the daytime, and then I can do all my other things at the nighttime because I can't really be bothered to work. To be sitting at home and doing nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
Like,
I haven't had like a regular day job in like 3 years, right? So for me, being at home isn't weird. You know what I'm saying? I'm usually like out and about regardless. So like it's weird for me, but like in a certain way, it forces me to like do the things that I was negating or like neglecting because I would like focus on women or focus on money or focus on whatever the outside. So I was able to get like a slew of music done, learn a whole bunch of shit, learn editing software shit, learn like skills that I wouldn't necessarily sit down and learn if I didn't have this time and like the rigorous like just hours of doing. I could do whatever I want. There are definitely days where I'm just like, fuck, like I need stimulation other than just like whatever I'm doing, because like, going out into the world, like sometimes I just need to go drive, or just like see something other than these same, couple
green walls.
Yeah. Or or the same faces. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, kind of makes like, I've noticed I'm very, very irritable, like way more irritable than I was even like a week ago. And like, I've found like I'm getting worse and worse. I don't know what necessarily exactly what I need to do to.
So you turn into a cranky housewife. That's what it is.
Yeah, no, 100%. Like, and I've always been bitchy about like messy shit. Like, don't leave dishes, don't whatever. But I'm over the top. Over the top. Over the top right now.
And I know, like naturally, everybody has like lazy days.
Yeah.
When they don't feel like doing shit. But
I
if
feel
you're
like
always at
I
home
have like
and
a
stuff,
mode.
you like
What were
you
saying?
feel like you don't want to do anything. Like when I come home from work and I feel like that, and I'm like, oh man, yeah, I worked today. I'm good. I can just like chill out and stuff. But if I've like been just chilling at home for 2 weeks and I have like a day like that, I'm like, yo, what are you doing? You've been chilling out all day.
Here's the
I
thing.
feel like I want something.
I can break it down to you in a way to stay home and not feel like a piece of shit. Like there's a way to stay home and feel like a real sack of shit. It's very easy, right? If you stay home and you just sit on your ass
and not work out.
No.
This guy's tips
No. This is no. Can I just say it, dog? Like everybody's always gotta assume my shit. If you
he's about to beef you. He's about to beef you like this. Yo.
I know, bro. I'm about to knock this guy out, bro. If you just sit on your ass all day and watch the same show and movies and whatever and eat and drink shit, and if you don't do anything, you're gonna feel like absolute dog shit. Like you're just gonna feel like that. I feel like that when I don't do shit. Like I work out and I do whatever, but you don't have to work out. You just have to like do things like cleaning up or like writing or, you know, hobbies, getting
like
up
cleaning.
and like trying to figure out like where the fuck you can, you know, put something, reorganizing, just doing something that isn't just sitting around is going to be enough to get you to survive. But if you're just fucking sitting there watching shit for hours and hours and hours and hours on end, you're gonna feel like shit. Like that happens. I have days like that still, but it's just like you feel like shit. I get headaches. Like my body is lazy. It's just like it's shitty.
That's part of the reason why I got into music. Because I was just thinking about this the other day. I remember when I was like going through junior high and getting into high school. Yeah. I felt like I was always bored all the time.
Yeah.
I would be like walking around like, what can I do? What can I do? And once I started doing like music and more like mentally stimulating stuff like that, I was able to like feel not bored and have stuff to put my creative energy to.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And actually like stimulate your brain in that way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's just important.
Exactly.
Can't be like Malcom out here just, you know.
What am I doing? What are you talking about? I was working.
Finding backgrounds all day.
I was at a job, nigga.
Nigga, you gotta
like you.
You out here customer service and folding, opening.
Eric Andre. Oh, very nice.
Hey, I had a key.
I here holding keys.
I had keys. I always got keys. Like I work at a job, and they give me the keys to something. I only been here 3 months, nigga, and they gave me the keys.
When I was working at Urban Outfitters, I worked there.
I'm saying, never expect the inside job.
When I worked at Urban Outfitters,
I don't want to start a job. Don't give me that shit.
When I started,
I'll hook you up.
God damn it.
You rob my place, I'll rob yours.
When I started at Urban Outfitters, God damn it, I worked there for 2 weeks, and they tried to make me a team lead. So
why'd you say no?
Because I'm lazy. Why the fuck would I want to do that?
No,
is there more money?
Yes, I did.
Ben,
no, team lead.
Was there more money
or whatever it was, or houseware or something? Yeah.
Specialist, but more work.
100%. I know you're trying to make you a specialist because he had no specialist on his team. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me because I know what it is.
Straight to the top. Straight to the top. They wanted to make me general manager.
Straight to the top, bro.
They wanted to make me replace Brandy.
Yeah, okay. Sure.
I was talking HO. You know.
Who's HO?
Head office.
You were talking to nobody. You were talking to head office, nigga. You were talking to nobody.
Why you acting like you know my life, bro?
Cause nigga, I know. I worked with you, nigga. I know exactly where you was at all times, nigga. I know who talked to you, when they talked to you. Nigga. Remember the first time we had the meeting and they had you rap? They got this nigga on a string, huh?
Yeah, they used me.
Little nigga dancing for him like a little puppet, nigga.
What do you mean? You were the biggest puppet out there, bro. Don't try to use me as a puppet, bro. You was working for them the longest, bro. I was trying to plug myself. And everybody respected me after
you said you didn't take this position.
Yes, I did.
Lead, right?
I did not.
There was more work and more money.
More work, more money.
There was too much work. And
it was during the holidays. I wasn't trying to deal with all that.
Oh, okay. That's valuable. retail during the holidays. That's pretty scary.
I mean, I could have dealt with that and learned in the stressful environment, and then like January, February, March until April isn't busy. So, but fuck all that. It doesn't matter. I don't give a fuck about any of that shit. I don't give a fuck about any of this that I'm talking about, to be honest with you.
What do you think, Malcolm? What do you think? Should he have taken team lead?
No, because then I would have been above Malcolm.
Huh?
If you were him,
Sarah,
would you?
What's Sarah saying? What's Sarah saying? What's Sarah saying? What does Sarah say? What does Sarah say?
Yo, she didn't say nothing, yo.
What?
Jaylin? Question mark.
Hilarious. Yeah.
See what I mean? See, it's not even, I don't even
See, people don't think I was self-employed. I was self-employed for 3 years and managed to make a hell more money than I ever made working at fucking Urban Outfitters. So I feel okay. I feel
fine.
like
I'm not disrespecting. I'm just saying it's just hard.
And I was a manager. And I was a manager in Toronto. So with a fucking Full Frame Sports. I managed 6 other niggas.
Manage the cameras.
Nigga, I managed live stream cameras. I managed fucking 6 other niggas. It was a small ass.
I don't even know who that offered it to him. That's what I'm saying to myself too.
Ben, you know Ben?
I know who Ben is.
That's who offered it to me.
That's why.
And you know what the funniest part is? Me and Ben, I respect Ben a lot because me and Ben both met Kenny versus Spenny. We didn't meet him, but we saw them. We did meet them because we said what's up and they said hello, but we didn't get the picture. So we were doing my 6-month review or something, and we went upstairs to Starbucks, and fucking Kenny Hotz and Spencer Rice are there ordering their drinks, getting it, and I'm looking at this guy, and he just looks like a worn down piece of shit. And I'm just like, this looks like Kenny Hotz. And then Ben looks at him and he's like, oh my God, Kenny Hotz? And he's like, yeah, what's up? And then Spencer comes around the corner and he says some shit. He's like, I don't have the fucking whatever. And then I'm like, holy shit, this is amazing. But I didn't have my phone, so I couldn't get a picture. Because my phone was in my locker.
It's fucked up, bro. I think it's fucked up.
You've met a lot of famous people.
I met Russell Peters also. Do you know that?
Oh, Russell Peters, yeah.
My Love Jones was he was DJing at this place called the Marciello or something like really
Were you
fancy.
DJing here too? Were you DJing here too?
I DJ'd there a little bit, but that was when I was like learning. So that was like at the very beginning of like.
Oh, okay.
I was still in Toronto. Okay. So this is like a super fancy place in Toronto where like Drake would always hang out and like all these fucking rich people are always coming through, and somehow he landed this gig. This is through that dude Ian Noble. Nobleworks. And he has like a huge link in downtown, is able to like connect everybody. So he's doing this gig. I'm there. We're playing like super white, like fucking ABBA and shit. And Russell Peters, and we're playing some Stevie Wonder and stuff, some good shit too. And
like white people shit,
white people shit, just like real good shit. It was good, like classical, classic music, not classical, but just classic, like good music. And Russell Peters walks in.
That's really good music.
Huh?
It was so good. It got Russell Peters in there.
Okay. Russell Peters walks in with his whole family. Okay, little daughter, his wife, and him. And at the time,
no, I thought at the club.
No, this is at like a very, very fancy restaurant. And so Russell Peters walks in, and Love Jones has always said to me that I know Russell Peters. Like we'd always watch. Ever since I was a little kid, we'd always watch him. He's like, I know Russell Peters. I know Russell Peters. We used to hang out all the time because he grew up in Toronto, and you know what I mean, like Scarborough. And Russell Peters is DJ, and he would hang out in the community, like starting from scratch. And DJ Spinbad, R.I.P. DJ Spinbad, who just recently passed away, who it was Russell Peters' tour DJ. And Love Jones knew all those guys. Love Jones gave Starting From Scratch his first records ever. And like taught him how to DJ, and now he's like one of the best DJs in the world. So it's just like, and Love Jones also taught my mom, and she's one of the best DJs in Edmonton. So it's just like this guy obviously knows what he's doing. So that's what they say right now in Edmonton. I know a lot of good DJs out there. I'm not gonna lie. My mom doesn't know how to do all the crazy tricks, but my mom is a crazy like selector. So like to like rock a party, she's one of the best people ever. But if you're gonna talk about like technical DJs,
right? Yeah. So you're not gonna get
yeah.
mom's dubs like that. You're not gonna be like,
Yeah.
"Yo, my mom's the best DJ, the female
My
DJ
mom,
in the world."
I've said it a
Pops.
million times. My mom is the best DJ in the world. My mom's one of the best DJs
I
ever.
believe
Gotta
this
keep her
nigga
humble.
right now.
Crazy.
Yo,
But I
Beanie
gotta
Man
keep
gave
her-
it a plug.
You also got to keep her
Beanie
humble
Man's
too.
got
You
it
know?
a plug on the thing, and you won't even give her props. Won't even give her dub on
I'm
that.
missing Drake plug.
Unbelievable. That's unbelievable.
Okay.
gotta keep her humble.
Regardless, he would always say that he knew Russell Peters. So Russell Peters walks into this place, right? And I look, I'm like, holy shit. And we're like right at the entrance. So this is the entrance, and this is where we're stationed, like literally parallel with the wall. So he walks in, and he looks to the right, and we don't say a goddamn word. He looks to the right, and he's like, and this is Love Jones' real name is Leighton. He looks at me, he's like, Leighton? Right? He says it, and he walks over to us all on his own, and just like, hey, what's up? Like, it's been so long, whatever. I'm standing there with my jaw open, like, holy fuck, this guy actually knows Russell Peters. And he's like, who's this?
Lying.
He's like, who the fuck is this? To me, right? And he's like, oh, this is my son, right? And he's like, this is your son? He's brown. This isn't your fucking son. I just burst out laughing, bro. I was like, I'm half Fiji and half black. And then he's just like, oh, okay, I could see that. And then he
Nigga was like, all right.
And then he just started fucking around with the DJ, like,
I go break
equipment. I was like, I had this at that time. I had this weird like ego thing, and I broke it like only recently, where it's like, oh man, I'm too cool to be taking pictures all the time. Like I don't want to feel like a fan every time I'm meeting someone. You know what I mean? I want to like feel like, you know, we're having like a real experience together, not just like, hey, can I get a picture? So like, I didn't get my fucking picture, but I really wanted to ask him for it. And even Love Jones was like, yo, get the picture. I'm like, fuck, I should have, because nobody ever is gonna believe me. But like, it was just one of those moments where it's just like
that.
It was one of those moments.
Yeah, nigga, I'm having a hard time believing.
It was one of those moments where it's just like, I can't believe this is happening right now. Like I met his wife, I met his daughter. It was crazy. It was really
I know his kids.
Really nice, huh? How what?
I know his kids.
I'm not even gonna.
No, I'm not gonna say that. I don't know his kids.
No.
I met his child. I didn't meet his new son. Huh? What? His daughter is like 5, 6 at the time or something.
Oh, I don't know. Nigga, I don't know how old his daughter is.
Holy.
Nigga, I don't know. I don't listen to Russell.
You know what's
know
crazy though?
kids.
I saw a picture of my mom's best friend's daughter, who I used to know back in the day. We went to her house, like we went to Vancouver, like when I was a little kid, right? And there's this girl named Victoria. Okay, she's like, at the time she was like, I think 2 years younger than me, so I was probably 12, so she was like 10, like 9, 10, but she was just like a brat, the worst kid ever, like horrible, always just like annoying. And we stayed with them for so like long, and I just, at the end of it, I hated this girl. And then I saw a picture of her recently.
All right, it's enough.
That's pretty crazy, bro.
Now she's
Pretty
a honey
crazy.
brown skin baddie, eh?
It's pretty crazy how time is time heals all wounds.
All right.
Time heals all
wounds.
I guarantee though. No. I guarantee though, she's the worst still.
No. Watch. You're probably like,
perfect
oh
example.
yeah, man. Yo, my shawty got an attitude. I'm gonna be.
Yeah, that's
like,
where he got his
No.
attitude
What kind
from.
of
No.
4-year-old child do you have with you right now?
I
Come up to him and be like, I'm
I
gonna
learned to
learn.
reconnect.
Whoa, Malcolm. Whoa. Relax. I learned my lesson on that. No more.
Nice.
I want a girl that is nice. The attitude
fine.
girl is, I can't handle that. I get really offended really quick. I'm like, what?
So
And
you're
they're like,
sensitive?
and then they're like, I'm joking. Yeah, I'm sensitive. Yeah, I was raised by a single mother. Of course I'm sensitive. What kind of question is that?
Start looking at you. She's like, this nigga.
Oh, looking at you.
She's looking at this nigga.
She's looking
bitch.
at
That's
you.
what she
She's
said.
looking at you.
She's looking at her. She's looking at
Yes.
you, nigga. She's
Sarah,
like, this nigga
give
bitch.
him the talk. Tell him.
You're
Tell
not
him.
sensitive. I'm sensitive.
You ain't sensitive. You're insensitive. You are the most insensitive person I know.
I'm sensitive and how to be extremely insensitive. I'm both. There's no in between. I don't know how to balance the two.
I've
I'm
never
just
seen
one or
you
the other.
sensitive. I've never seen. Give me
That's
one
because
example of
you don't
being
get to see
sensitive.
me sensitive. That's why. Nigga, you won't see that. Ever.
I don't think I want to.
Now, for me, never. Dylan, maybe. I like Dylan. Not you, though.
I don't like you either, nigga. I only asked you to be on this podcast because you talking.
Yeah, that's right. What is you talking for about an hour? That's what you got.
Hey, my podcast is good. At the early morning, late night podcast with Jaylin January. That's exactly what that is. It's me and my thoughts. I'm talking for about an hour, maybe 45 minutes to an hour. Dylan, what would you say?
SoundCloud everywhere.
No, it's gonna be on everything. Apple Music, Spotify, all Apple Podcasts or whatever. Dylan got so inspired by listening to my podcast, he made his own podcast.
What's your podcast about, Dylan?
It's called Car Talk. He canceled it.
No, it's not called Car Talk.
Oh, wait, sorry.
On the Road podcast.
You want Scott? I feel like you and Scott should have a podcast and talk about cars.
Dylan and Scott. The Dylan and Scott.
There wouldn't be a lot of conversation, but
yeah, there would be no conversation. There'd be so much dead air. There'd be so much dead air.
Should be like this.
That'd be hilarious. I don't mind Scott. We can fill it up.
I don't mind Scott. I don't mind him.
I don't mind him. I guess
I have to wait this here, you know. I don't mind that. Nice young gentleman.
Like, you guys like different cars, don't you? I think Scott likes.
No, Scott has like the cheaper cars. I'm not no diss, but Scott works on like the more affordable cars. Dylan.
Well, no, because it's the imports. That's what he likes.
Yes, no, they're more affordable. Yeah. Dylan is working.
Like, I have no diss against them. I just personally wouldn't get them. I wouldn't get a Miata.
Hold on. I'm
gonna bring it pop-up headlights.
Oh my god, this sounds like a cut.
Maybe he doesn't have the pop-up headlights. Maybe he has the
Dylan likes
version.
to work with difficult cars. Okay. Scott likes to work with cars that are easier to work on.
Oh, he's got the pop-ups apparently.
Okay, see, I'm cool with Sky because he knows what's up.
He's cool with Sky.
So if he didn't have the pop-ups.
No, but isn't that what wait, hold up. But isn't that what imports is? You get a cheap car and you put expensive shit in it. Isn't that what the whole thing is? The imports?
Well,
isn't that what the whole Tokyo Drift movie was about? Getting the best imports? I don't know.
Kind of, yeah.
I don't watch
Tokyo Drift? Tokyo Drift?
Yeah, is that what that is? He's trying to get the sickest joints.
It's about Han, getting revenge for Han.
Parts are cheap.
Right?
It's
about getting revenge for Han.
Toyota parts are cheap.
What are we even talking about right now?
Toyota.
Yeah, we're talking about. I'm talking about the imports. What?
Yeah. I'm saying like Toyota and Mazda and all the JDM parts are usually cheaper.
That's
so
what I mean.
Go wrong, there's more abundance of them. Whereas German cars, it's harder, more expensive, and less quantity.
This guy's fucking quarter panel is gonna cost like $12,000 as a cost as a.
But wait, hold on. But I thought it was like you don't get the stock parts. You put in like different parts on it. You attach it. Aren't those expensive?
Usually aftermarket parts.
$3,000 rims.
What?
The spin? I don't know. Fuck nigga, I don't.
You putting $3,000 rims on the what?
On the Miata?
No,
I don't know.
Yeah,
where's Scott?
That's can I get price of the car?
Hold on, let's call Scott.
Yo, can you get Scott? Can you call Scott into this? Can we get him in this? Is this possible?
Can we get him in this? What's Scott's email?
What is it? I don't know. Number? Tell me.
You have his phone
number.
Get
the Workmeister V1, bro.
Hold on, let me see.
You gotta find out if
we got that. We'll get him on the line. We'll get him on the line.
Get him on the line at least.
He might be asleep.
Yo,
no, call him.
Wake him up. Wake him up. Scott. It's Friday. What is this guy sleeping for? It is Friday.
He works early, I think.
He works early.
Jaylin,
man,
look up the Workmeister S1.
Yeah, I'm calling him.
Those are the ones. Those are the ones he needs on his Miata.
I got him on the ring. Hold up.
How do you spell Meister?
Meister.
It's MEIS. Ooh.
He's gonna pick up. It's you.
He's not gonna pick up.
Yeah.
It's gonna be. He's gonna be so upset. He's gonna be like, "Oh hey, Sarah." And I'm like, "Nigga, hold on."
Those are nice. Yeah. Tell Scott he needs.
Yeah. See, you get the semitone like that. Oh.
Did he just?
I
thought he just got rims recently.
Well, he got the wrong ones. Look, these are on sale.
$700 a rim.
Like what?
Perfect.
$80. I mean, that's cool, I guess. I don't know, nigga.
I told you he wouldn't pick up.
I know he wasn't gonna pick up. He's probably asleep. I think he's probably asleep. Anyways, we'll get him on next
Scott
time.
lives like my mom. Like he needs to.
He works in the morning. He works 2 jobs though.
He works.
Nigga, I'm like.
He works like 6 a.m. to 2.
He also works 6 a.m. to 2 p.m.
That's fine. That's not bad. 6 a.m. to 2 means he has time to take a nap.
Or sometimes 5, actually. 5 to 2. 5 to 2.
But he's driving from St. Albert, so that's another thing.
Yeah, he also needs to figure that out. He needs to work on that part. That part is not.
Well, will you open up a room for him? Is that what you say?
No. He's paying rent?
Oh.
He's paying, wait. He's paying rent?
Are you paying rent?
Yeah. I am paying rent, actually.
Well, then why does he have to pay rent? You paying it already.
No, motherfucker. We don't all live like you, motherfucker. We all ain't trying to leech off other motherfuckers like
only
you.
one rent has to be paid, right?
Only one person has to pay rent, right? No, motherfucker. If someone is paying rent, at least the rent is paid. One person paid it. It's rent.
Yeah, what are you saying, rent, right?
You need to pay the equivalent amount of the rent that you owe. Let me tell you, you ain't never living with me. You ain't never living with me.
Why not? What do you mean?
You never ever.
You're the person rappers get mad at when they're on tour.
What am I gonna do? I
never living with me unless if I have the house paid off, bro. You're still paying rent, bro. I'm rich as fuck, billionaire status. You paying rent?
Hilarious.
Even if I'm paying you, you paying me back the rent.
I'm not paying you shit.
Malcom's the type of person.
You should have taken. I'd be like, you should have taken it out of my paycheck.
I will take it out of your paycheck, motherfucker. Now that you saying that, I trusted you enough to at least.
You should have taken it out the top. That should have been the first thing.
I'm gonna be like the government.
Yeah, you should throw it right in the taxes. Like rent off the top. Done.
Dylan.
I ain't got to worry about it. All right, it's already paid. Shit. Only one of you got to pay rent.
Okay, hold on. Why don't you what's up? Is this why you left your house? Because you were sick of paying rent, and so then you moved
No,
to
I'm
leech
not
off
sick
Sarah?
of paying rent, nigga. I still pay rent. If I was sick of paying rent,
I'm gonna talk to Sarah right now. Sarah.
Hold up. I just paid I paid bills here. I still pay bills here. Bills are paid here as well.
Sarah,
Yeah.
how much does he contribute to the rent?
To the rent?
Yes.
I contribute 0 to the rent.
Nothing.
But what did I just pay?
But he did give me money for bills.
How much?
What'd you give me?
250.
He gave me $250.
$250.
Yeah.
I pay more rent than you.
Well, no.
I pay more in rent to my mother.
You got that nice view, though. You got that street view.
This guy. What did you say, Malcom?
I said I paid $250 here plus I paid the $500.
Okay, that's good. No. You know what? I'm not trying to come at you. I'm just trying to bust your balls.
Big deal.
I'm just trying to bust your balls.
Me, nigga. I just think just want to be relaxed.
He gave me money for food too.
Okay.
So
here's what I would do, right?
That 200 going into that hidden bank account.
I would make him
don't worry about where the money's coming from.
I'd make him pay 15 to 20% of the rent. I'd up the billage.
I'd actually be paying less, I'm pretty sure.
No. He'd have to then I'm not done. Hold on. Let me finish, bro. 15% to 20% of the rent. You have to up the amount you're paying on the bills. You got to cover at least 75% of the bills. Then you also got to buy groceries, dog. You got to pay at least half on groceries.
Wow, that's
See,
hilarious.
for me, when I was with my girlfriend and we split majority everything 50-50,
yes,
but then it became 100% me all the time.
How did that happen?
You didn't have a job.
I'm too nice.
How did you pay all that shit?
I had a lot of money.
I'd be thinking it back. I'm like, I'm trying to work.
I had a lot of money saved up. And here's the thing.
See, you had a savings.
Here's the thing.
You were dipping in the savings, but she was still making.
Exactly. Here's the thing, though.
She's trying to build her savings.
50% is good sometimes. Like half in the relationship is good sometimes. But there's certain times where you have to take the full brunt of it, and there's certain times where she's got to take the full brunt of it, whatever. It's just, but you can't let this nigga not pay rent. It just
pay rent ever.
He's jealous.
Who, me?
What it is.
I'm not jealous.
No,
jealous.
I'm not jealous. I am not jealous. I have no problem paying rent. Either I pay my mother rent and help her out, or I pay some stranger rent. I'd rather pay my mother rent and help my mother. So I'm not jealous. It's just funny to me. It's just funny to me to clown on him. That's all.
You think it's funny. You just think it's funny because it's just like, honey, you get taken care of.
No.
What?
I've no.
What's
It's
wrong
not.
with that?
It's not even that.
Do I take care of you? I take care of her. I take care of her.
She didn't even get to answer. She didn't even get to answer.
She turned around. She nodded her head. You didn't hear her. I didn't hear the
She didn't even answer.
Yeah.
Do I take care of you? Yeah, I take care of you.
Man out here.
Man, look, I'm not saying nothing. Malcom, you're a good guy. Okay, you're helping out. You're paying for shit. You're good. You're fine. But you're really pushing for this Scott man to come in and pay your percentage of the rent. I know that is
no what? No, what?
I know that
pay rent for the first 6 months. I promise you.
What? Oh, Sarah, no.
What?
Sarah, no. Sarah, no. You can't operate like that, Sarah. That's no.
No, I'm not pushing. I want Scott to move in because I want to see him more.
I'll draft you up some papers for both of these motherfuckers.
Don't be drafting nothing, nigga. You too busy.
I'll put this nigga on 25%. I'll put Scott on 15. You know, give Scott a break. This man out here at Best Buy, bro. They don't make that much at Best Buy. You out here working at the bougie stores, bro.
Yeah, it don't matter. Niggas.
That's right. No, you ain't got shit to say. No, you got shit to say. You was out here on the roof. You was out here on the roof.
I got student loans. You got student loans?
Student loans, bro. What school did you go to?
Oh, I got student. I got a year. I have $14,000 in student loans. You got that.
And what did you do with that? Schooling.
Nothing. Exactly. I didn't even want to go to goddamn school.
Then
I didn't even have damn loans. But
what is wrong with these motherfuckers that are going to school for no reason? Look at y'all niggas.
Oh, so there you go. Right there. Yeah, that's right. You think you be like, I got the car payments, I got the student loan, I'm paying by the government for that.
See, that's another reason why I'm glad I got out of that relationship. She had like $40,000 in student loans. Hell no.
40,000?
40,000
to be an interior designer?
Yeah, bro. What?
What?
She went to interior design school in Vancouver. $40,000.
40.
40. That's how much her student loans were.
How many?
I looked at. No.
And I looked at it. I looked at the
school's like 2 years.
Yeah. 20,000 a year. If I were to go 20,000 a year, 20,000 a year. If I were to go to what is it? VFS, Vancouver Film School, it would cost me $27,000.
Yeah, but that's
1
different
year.
because they were providing you with film though.
No,
yeah,
for 1 year.
Because they're providing you with like film and shit. That's different. Film school is expensive because they're providing you with the equipment that you can't get by yourself.
No, that's acting.
No, that's film too.
No,
you
that's
have to work with the camera. Dude,
yeah, no,
yes,
but that's acting.
I know a nigga who went to film school. I know that's why that
Listen, motherfucker. I know because I tried to go there.
Nigga,
that's the acting.
You clearly don't.
Yes, I do. You stupid.
The acting's expensive too, but the film's expensive too.
The film is more expensive. The film is $34,000. The acting class is $27,000. $20,000 if you only take the 1 year. $7,000 if you take the
Wait,
early
you
class to get
school?
you. Nigga, you're not listening, obviously, to what I'm fucking saying. I said the Vancouver Film School, which is acting, film, graphic design, all that kind of shit.
So you was going to acting school.
Nigga.
Just say you're going to acting school. Nigga.
Did I not say
Don't
that?
Don't tell me you're going to $27,000.
I just told you. That's what it costs to go to the acting course is $27,000. Costs $34,000 to go to film. It costs even more to that to go into directing. It costs fucking a lot of money to go to these goddamn stupid privatized secondary art schools is what I'm saying. Which is why it costs $40,000 for her to go for 2 years to some stupid ass interior design, which I wasn't trying to pay for. And this is what I'm trying to say. It's expensive, which you don't even believe. You don't even understand. I'm trying to tell you the acting was $20,000 for 1 year. $27,000. 6 months for $7,000.
How is acting just as valuable as interior design? Is my question. Right?
Wait, what do you even learn? That's what I mean. Like interior design school, like why are you paying 40 racks to go to interior design school?
Don't ask.
That's my whole thing. That's what I mean. Like
No, we're not coming at you. We're just wondering.
Well, I'm not coming at you at all. I'm telling you what it is. This is the real life.
$27,000. Yeah, I think I don't know, nigga. I got the big coming
learn
out.
What?
I ain't
this guy's learning color matching on his own.
You paid $14,000 to go what?
1 year, nigga.
If to where? What was it?
To McEwen.
For what? For what?
I don't even fucking open studies. I wasn't even in a course. That's
really? That's how much it costs to do open study?
To do open studies alone.
That's why. That's why I didn't go to school.
Really?
I'd be in debt. I'd be in debt. That's just crazy.
But it's cheaper to go to universities than like those privatized schools. But like, you don't go to school for interior design. You go to U of A, take 7 courses for $500. It's probably cheaper.
Let me tell you what she's done with this. Let me tell you what she's done with this. Nothing. Let me tell you, like, and it's like you spent $40,000. Yeah, you spent $40,000 to reorganize my room, and then then when I came back, my room was better reorganized. What?
No.
What's Sarah saying?
She said, "Well, Sarah has a degree too."
Well, what is your degree?
Her degree's psychology.
See, at least you can use psychology one day if you want to fucking become something deeper.
Every day you can.
Every single day, you at least understand human beings.
Psychology. A psychology degree is like
I'm not saying for money and for a job, but you can use the knowledge that you've learned to apply it through your life. Maybe you can get a job.
She's giving me. See, you're saying that, but the look she's giving me is no. Yes, you have to use it daily.
I suck your ass all the time.
Yeah, all she does is analyze people daily.
Well, then, at the end of the day, the life lesson is school is useless.
I don't know. You only go to school if you get a master's for certain things. I think that's
school
what it
is good for engineers, doctors, lawyers. You know what I'm saying? Things that require you to learn a lot of by the book shit. But if you're like trying to be an entrepreneur, freelance this, have an idea, do something, you don't need to go to school. You need to invest in you, because all that money that you're putting into that is money you could spend on equipment for yourself and rent and, you know, whatever, a warehouse, anything, right? $14,000, even if it wasn't yours and you took student loans, like that shit. What?
I said, all right, Jerry V.
It's Gary. You don't even know his name.
Obviously,
let me tell you, this nigga is.
I hate that nigga so much.
Well, you know what? That's what a lot of people.
Why do you hate
somebody like Gary V?
Gary V is
Gary V is like, I just dislike Gary.
He's smart though. Everything he's saying is very true.
Well, no.
That's why people go to school to find Gary V.
The whole thing is this. Gary V lived on a very minimalistic lifestyle. So
and that's what I'm trying to say.
Gary didn't go to school. He worked a job, went home, had a very minimum paying job. He bought a $500 car, maybe paid insurance, and paid for gas on it.
Right.
Not everybody's gonna live that lifestyle.
Right. This guy's a loser.
Virtually nobody's. Are you gonna live that lifestyle?
I would.
You have to understand that, like, these guys who tell you, like, you gotta live like this, you gotta do this, Jerry V's like, don't read books. I'm like, I'm not listening to you, nigga, because you wasted 10 years of your life sitting in your house all day, fucking selling baseball cards. All right, cool. Like, that's cool, but like, I'm not about to do that.
No.
I mean, you get the
real
same
money.
I'm not saying
a 9-to-5 job.
I'm not saying you gotta live and do what Gary V has done. I'm just saying you got even the things that he's saying. All I'm saying is sometimes the things that he's all I'm saying is the things that he's saying make sense. And he's not talking nonsense a lot of the times. No, I'm not saying everything he's saying.
He says things that make. I'm not saying he doesn't say, but I dislike some of the
things.
That's fine.
That's
it's a 50-50.
I'm not opposed to that. I don't sit there and watch this. I'm not subscribed to this nigga. I'm not watching his pod. I don't give a fuck about that nigga. You know what I'm saying? But like, if he comes across my shit, I might click on it to hear what he's saying. But like, I'm not like out here subscribed to like listen to every single fucking thing. But
I understand the message he's trying to put out is that you need to work and you need to
work your ass off.
Fight,
yeah,
like giving up like all the spare time, going out to clubs and just hustle down, work throughout your young age. The payoff is basically what
100%
taken from him.
There's a lot of things that you can take from it, like just in terms of how you can apply things for your life. Like why I'm saying that Sarah can use her degree in her life a lot more than, you know, an interior designer is because you're going through life dealing with people constantly, especially with the jobs that, you know, you guys are working retail jobs where you're always dealing with people. So in manager positions, you know, you got to learn how to really deal with people. So having that knowledge of just, okay, I know how this person is kind of going to react based off just their body language and all these different things that you've learned about, you apply that throughout every day. Whereas like, there's certain things you're learning in school, whereas it's robot shit. You got to apply that to the system. You can't apply that to real life. So that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think also too, like the thing with retail is like it's a lot more like you have to. It's more trial and error through like actually being there, because people go to school to do retail management and they're shit managers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
they haven't had real life experiences.
You have to have the people, the personability, right? To be the best managers I've ever had.
It's not personability. It's like it's experience, right? Like,
well, yeah,
that's the difference.
That on top of it.
Yeah, it's like a lot of that. Like, sure, you could be like, oh, that's why people who are like, super outgoing, they'll be super successful in retail because they're able to like conversate and build relationships, right? Or they're good at entrepreneurship like that, right?
Yeah.
It's because they're outgoing and personable. That's why they don't need a degree. But people who go to school for retail management, sure, they understand the numbers and the logistics better, but maybe they're not necessarily as skilled in like experiences, like actually dealing with people, actually dealing with how customers work. You can look at a report and understand something, but it's a lot different from a day-to-day basis when you actually know what your clientele looks like what your like market looks like. Like those things are a lot different compared to like what you can learn in school, right? That's why I dropped out of school. My whole thing, but bring it back to the whole Gary. My whole thing with Gary Vee, regardless of that, is I think that Gary Vee approaches things like the same. And I think it's very outdated. It's like you have to like, who was he talking to? I was watching this one video. He was talking to the guys who made East Coast Lifestyle. I don't know if you know what that fucking brand is, but it's like some clothing brand. They sell it. It just says East Coast Lifestyle. It's got an anchor or some ugly shit, right? Below the belt sells that shit. Go take a look. But he's like telling them, he's like, you gotta, he's like, break into the American market. He's like, it's not hard for Canadians to break into it. I'm like, that's true. He's like, but you gotta like hit every big buyer. Message them on
he's always like that. Even
he's
with the music
always
shit,
about
he's like,
hitting.
well, his shit is like, well, but his thing is an old school model, which I'm not always opposed to. I was raised in that model of, even with DJing, like, you make a flyer, you hand that flyer out, people hold that flyer. Like majority of people nowadays are gonna take that flyer and throw that shit in the garbage. But regardless of it, it's that effort of putting the time in to show face, be there, saying it, even if it is an email or whatever. Like with music, especially, it's something that is really important, even if it doesn't work. Just the emailing all these big blogs over and over and over again every time you release and doing these things. It's the repetition. It's not necessarily about it being like the first time or the second time. It's like the 80th time. Once you message these people, that they finally like realize, oh, this person is actually worth hitting back, if you are. And that's an old school model, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people that came up in a way when social media wasn't so influential and things weren't so easily accessible. You had to make yourself exist. You had to make yourself present. So
yeah,
it's that. But it's kind of gone back
Definitely,
to that. It's hard. Yeah.
You can't do it that way, like that copy paste formula. It, for some people, if you have good enough content, it may be able to get you noticed for a little bit, but you just can't sustain yourself off of that.
Like the formula works. Yeah. I think that the formula works, but it works like, especially in social media and stuff, like now it's like, it's more like consistency, right? You make good content and then you're like also consistently dropping good content, right? That's what will get you noticed, right? Yeah. And like, it's like, another thing is like, obviously not having a platform is like, if you don't have like enough followers, like it's like you can make the best shit and like nobody will see it. You know what I mean? But it's like, you also have to promote that, right? Like that exists, right? But like, you don't understand like how often, like, let's just say like a buyer or somebody of influence is getting hit up every day. Because if you have 7 guys or not even 7, 10 guys who follow the Jerry V, how many messages is that a day?
No, 100%. There's probably 20,000, probably 20, like probably 20. This guy gets millions of views. So it's probably like 20,000 messages that really get sent out. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
that's why I'm with you. You need to think outside the box for yourself. So you need to be hitting up that guy. I mean, like, okay, who can I talk to that could get me this? And just get other people. That's
where you got to start thinking about what your connections are. You got to start doing research. Who's around him that isn't important, and I know I can actually contact. So for me, like being a DJ and being in the DJ world, like I know who all the big DJs are, the small time DJs. Like I'm talking to these people on Instagram or whatever, like because I know that they'll see it. They're not getting 1,000 messages a day, even 100 messages a day. They might be getting 10 to 15 messages a day, and they check them all. And it's those people that are connected to all these people. Like I was in contact with Smino's manager, like on a day-to-day basis, just like back and forth about mixing and mastering prices and whatever. And when I didn't hit him back, nigga hit me up and being like, yo, let me know if you're still down to do this shit or whatever. And I'm like, oh, not right now. I'm financial, whatever. But like people like that are right next to the fucking star, and you're never gonna hit the star up and be able to get him, but the people around the fucking star that you're gonna be able to actually talk to, connect with,
exactly,
with
get
my somewhere
cars
account.
Shameless plug. That's
at first class cars at first class _cars_.
Thank you. If I want to like get followed or like get shared by these bigger car pages, I never just like their photos and follow them immediately and try to be like, hey, I love your photos. I always go to like their main followers or main supporters or the people they're close with, and I follow them, and then they start following me, and I build a connection with them. I comment on their posts and stuff, and all of a sudden they're sharing me. So then this main page sees me a lot more, so at least they're familiar with my name. So either they'll start following me,
another good thing is like
when I follow them, they'll know who I am.
Yeah, and I was gonna say another good thing is like following people who they follow. You know what I mean? And then if like, especially if they're smaller, they see your page, they repost it. They're gonna see your page and then follow you before you follow them. You know what I mean? So those types of things work better rather than being like,
well, then you have the upper hand as looking like an actual like someone with buzz or someone that has talent, or even if you don't necessarily, because there's a lot of people that do that kind of shit and manipulate it to a point where it's like, oh yeah, like look at me, how many followers I have, and look how many people that follow me, because that's a lot of what like you gauge it off of, right? Like if you look at something and like you kind of like the content but you're not like enthused by it, but you see I'm liking it, Dylan's always liking it, reposting this page, like you're like, oh, this must be like something bigger than what I think, so let me just you know what I'm saying? And like it's a human sheeple thing, but like it's real. So like I don't know, you got to learn how to manipulate people. This whole like social media is just one big neurological experiment about how we can manipulate the mind and use
I don't know
whatever information
I agree from the main part of it, but like the more I'm trying these like different algorithms and stuff, the most success I have is when I'm just like genuine, when I'm just like commenting on people's stuff, like yo.
Well, that's when people
I think a lot of like
thank you for supporting me.
Social media has changed from like being like, how much followers can you buy? You know what I mean? Because like people like you actually give a fuck about that, but like now it's like you can't even see how many likes a post has anymore, and it's just like I don't even care really. And like I think in some countries you can't even see how many followers some people have. So like the whole point is like you just got to kind of make your own decisions. That was like a whole thing. I was listening to a few podcasts and they were talking about like how back in the day, like people used to come to the store, buy shoes, and like they would acquire to their own taste. Now it's like a lot of people come to the store, they buy a pair of shoes or whatever
based off the hype.
Saw somebody on Instagram or or they saw somebody off the hype, right? Like that's like a whole thing about it, right? So now it's kind of like you have to do the same thing, right? Like you got to kind of have like your own taste like that. Like even now, like I'm kind of gone through a lot of my followers. I'm following a lot of shit, and I'm like, my feed's completely different now.
Right,
like so different because I only see like the people that like friends,
that's
and
very
the people
important.
that actually give a fuck, right?
See, that's what I have to do too.
You get accustomed.
That's
why
I made a second account because I was just like, I need to like get the fuck off of like all friends because I'm only seeing their content.
The only thing I see is Complex Canada, Six Buzz TV, a World Star, like only the biggest accounts, right? The way that the algorithm is set up is so fucked up. I have to like finish going through all of these big ass accounts. Then I have to go down and it's like, you've caught up. And I have to go and see the older posts and click that shit.
then I can see what the fuck like anybody else is doing. See your picture, Dylan's. Well, I see Dylan because he's a big account now, but like if you were to post on your main page, I probably wouldn't see it. You know what I'm saying?
No,
like I don't see my mom's pictures a lot of the times. I don't see like things like that. It's just like it really bugs me because then that's how I get fucking banned and I get put in the corner too, because if I'm not really interactive with like everybody with all my fucking shit. So like when I go and post my shit, if everybody's not immediately jumping on it, liking it, sharing it, it just gets buried. And then like
I 100% agree with you, because like, and there's no way to sort it other than the way they give it to you.
Yeah.
And that's a big problem I've been having too, because I'll find these pages who car pages who like go to these car shows or whatever, so sometimes they post more frequently, or they see these nice cars, so it'll be like sometimes maybe every hour or whatever they'll throw up a post. And so if I'm recently following them, I'm like, oh, this is a nice account, I follow them. I'll just scrolling through my feed, and if I only have like a little bit to look through, not have time to scroll through my whole thing where it says you're caught up, then I'll be seeing like these people, and I'll be going through their posts, and I'll be looking at the date like from a day ago, from 2 days ago, and I'll have to scroll past them to see posts that it's like posted 33 minutes ago. I'm like, that's so dumb.
It is dumb. It makes no sense to me.
But like that's the thing, and like especially when you follow especially when you follow like Complex, 6 Bus. How many posts are they putting up a day? 7 to 8.
So many.
Yeah,
at least, right? They're posting so much shit every single day. So that's why like I've like clean like all my followers like now are like I even unfollow a few more pages because I'm like, these guys are posting so much a day, and like I'm noticing like how much they're posting because I'm seeing like 7, 8, 9 posts a day of them.
That's something.
And I'm
like,
I don't care to see that shit, right? Like I want to see the shit that I want to see.
Like right? I do.
I'd rather. And that's the thing. Like, I'd rather see like a post that's like 3 days from somebody I give a fuck about, a page I actually want to follow, rather than seeing a post from like a brand new post from a page that's just like posting another who's gonna post something else in 30 minutes.
See, like for me, is like I like it. Like I like seeing the shit, which is why I followed those pages. Like I enjoy the content they post. It's funny, I think sometimes or whatever. But like, I do want to see what the fuck the people in my life are doing too, right? Like, you know. So I guess like. You do have to have that separate account for like all the bullshit, and then that account for like your people. So it's really fucked up. They got to fix that for sure. It's I don't know. Instagram has been fucked up for a long time. It's been pissing me off.
And like I'll admit, I have multiple accounts. And
he's finally gonna admit it.
Do you?
About
pretty obvious.
How many?
But like. 5 limit.
Wait, hold on. You spilled the shit. Hold on.
No, I didn't spill nothing. Okay. Shit just dropping.
I'm just making on the first class cars account now.
Yeah.
And I went from my main account, my Dylan F 123, into the first class cars, but I made like a bunch of other ones in between that. And going from that, what I would notice is I get so accustomed to my feed and like what I was looking at and the people I was looking to. I would like just when I was like looking for something to do, go on there to look at their stuff, and like switching from a different account and having totally different people in my feed and stuff. For the first week, maybe 2 weeks, I'd be like almost like not missing it, but I'd like really notice not seeing it. Like, I wonder what they're doing. But after that like week period, like I didn't care at all. And like I didn't even want to go back and be like, I wonder what they're doing. I'm like, oh man, I'm glad I don't have to catch up on them. But then I was like caught up on these like new people. And like now with my first class cars account, I'm just like, I see people from all around the world, but I'm like, I don't really care that much.
Right.
To see that content.
Your guys.
But like that's why you have to like
stuff.
Yeah, that's why you have to kind of like curate like what's in your content, right? Like my shit was like I wanted to see so much shit. Like I think me and you both follow that Black Cactus dude. I wanted to see like Hidden NYC. I wanted to see like Ronnie. I wanted to see
Sleeping
D'Angelo. Sleeping Jams, like shit like that. Like, I had a whole bunch of pages I just followed like that.
Nice visual.
Yeah, like all the good shit, right? Like shit that's like inspiring and stuff.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
like, and like even like Joe K, like if Joe K posts shit all the time, I rarely see it. Fucking Soul Election and shit.
Yeah.
I rarely see that shit.
Yeah.
But like, it's because I had so much. I had Complex. I had fucking NBA. I had all these other fucking accounts you're following, and plus brands. Especially when you're following brands. If you're following like a Nike, you're following like an Adidas. They're putting like 100 things a day.
They're doing way too much.
So much shit.
It's ridiculous. Or artists, and it's like famous people, they always pop up first. Like they trump anybody else.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah, most of. I think like especially like a Kylie Jenner will post at least 2 to 3 photos.
I don't follow
in like a day or a week.
I don't follow. Kylie Jenner.
It's making me feel too weird.
But like if you follow
these big accounts,
like
it's annoying. Just big accounts is annoying. Yeah, Tory Lane's too. Like anything that's too big, like Tory Lane's is always going live, and I'm getting notifications. Freddie Gibbs is always going live, and like I'm always just seeing these people that have millions and millions of followers or hundreds of thousands of followers, and you know what I mean. I don't get to see what my niggas are doing, and I think that if they went, I don't know when I hope they do go back to it, but if they do go back to the like how it is, then like things will actually like work. Like people will be able to get on. People will be able to like businesses will thrive. Like, you know, Instagram businesses will work out more. Things like, I don't know, you just can't see a lot of shit. A lot of shit's buried, especially shit you want to see.
Once shit goes back to normal, we need real life notifications. What? Like, you know how it pops up? It's like Jaylin January's live or whatever. It should be like
they still have those.
Drake is at this place, blah blah blah.
No.
And people can just like show up.
You think Drake?
I don't think that's good at all.
Jaylin January's at Mist.
No.
Everybody just pulls through a Mist.
Nah, that's kind of sus for me.
No, that'd be scary, Jerry. That'd be
like,
scary.
You know what I'm saying? Like the niggas that are looking for the hit are like, yo, he's there, and pull up and try to kill me. You know, like you can already see it on the flyer, but it's
on your Instagram.
No, niggas looking for the $5.
I mean, I know that, but like it's just not. But if it's just like on the like Apple Pod, if it's just like on the location thing, like you're in Edmonton, and it just goes.
No.
Jaylin
like
January's playing at Mist, and it's just like I hate that nigga. Let me go pop that nigga.
Like when you go on live, it pops up. So you say, "Oh, I'm playing here." Turn on notifications.
Right.
So for people to pop up.
I see.
Especially if you're a DJ or an artist like that.
Yeah.
Just kind of lets people know where you're at or whatever.
I think I need a security team now. I'm kind of paranoid now that I said all this.
Turn on your Snapchat geotag, bro.
No, I turned that's ghost moded, bro. If you know, the people that keep that on are weird. Let me tell you, people that keep their fucking Snapchat and like thing on, you are the weirdest people ever. Like I know exactly where your house is. I know exactly where you are all the time. I can pull up right outside your house and literally send you a Snapchat of the outside of your house and
the VPN.
Like what? I have the VPN. I'll be out here. I'll be torrenting. You can't see me.
Who pays for it?
I'm on the deep web.
I'm on the deep web.
I'm unsure about it, to be honest.
About what?
Like it might be a scam.
The VPN.
VPN.
They are not a scam.
Yeah, they're a scam, bro.
They're real. I was trying to buy something the other day. Like I was trying to fill in my like credit card information and it stopped my credit card or it stopped my debit card. Like I can't use it properly right now because it said I was in the UK.
In a different spot. Okay. Yeah. Like I believe that like, that's what I would use it for. I used to change my like location like that and change my Netflixes.
Yeah. That's what it's for. That's mainly what it's for. A lot of people use it for nefarious activities.
Like, yeah.
I use it to watch good Netflix shows.
Okay, for that I can see, but I heard like a lot of people use it for protection.
Oh shit! Oh, thank God I didn't open this. Then it would have been
sold about that part. I don't think it really would protect you that much if somebody's trying to like hack into your shit or find out where you.
It's not about it's not about hacking. It's not like security. It's about masking your IPN and masking your traffic. So where you're going and what you're looking at. If you go into an incognito page, that's not hiding your shit. It's just not recording your history in your browser. Your IP can still see your internet provider. So Shaw or Telus or whatever, they can still see where you're going. So if you're going to torrent shit and you're doing all that shit that's illegal, they can see that and they can send you a letter and be like, yo, stop this, whatever, because they've done that to certain people. But if you have the
IP, they do that to you. So they only do. I've gotten a few of those. They only do it if you download like
a lot of.
I don't even use. I don't incognito that shit though. I don't give a fuck.
No, you don't. That doesn't work. It doesn't work. You can't incognito. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
You have to have a VPN.
You only incognito if you watching porn.
That's what I'm saying. Then the VPN is so that if you're doing that shit,
I don't think I've ever incognito in my life.
Well, I'm just saying, if you're torrenting, you're doing all that shit, you use the VPN so that it doesn't trace back to your house. It traces to some other IP and whatever, wherever else in the world, and it doesn't trace back to you. So,
but I am very curious about
you got your porn.
So wait, yeah, we gotta go back to this. We gotta go back to this. We gotta go back to this.
Is that what that is? Is that what that is in the corner? I see that.
This is what it
porn in the corner right there. This nigga say you never use incognito.
Hold on. We gotta notice something. Does it say SCS in a couple different spots there?
Oh, what are you doing, Dylan? Yeah, is there?
This what you're talking about?
Yeah, what is that? Yeah, that's your porn collection. You sick man. Just got it out and about.
What is that? Do you see the SCS? Do you see the SCS? Oh shit, nigga! Watch out, he's coming for you, bro. Oh my god. Oh, ninja. Do you see that?
Yeah, I see that.
This guy's got the scorpion sword. Is that yellow?
What?
Is it yellow on the inside?
No.
Are those books beside? What's beside it? I don't care what this sword. What's beside it?
Those are self-help books.
No, they're not.
Think and grow rich.
Yeah, he's thinking about growing something.
He's got the dragon sword.
What do you got here?
Yo, Dylan's got enough things. If niggas pull through, they're dead. Just remember that.
Sarah says she's very impressed by your swords.
Nice.
I know she's a
bitch over here. Dylan about to scoop her up.
I have tons of swords as well. Dylan. I have all of Dylan's other swords. I tried to pass them off as mine, but they're not.
They're not.
I have one sword that Dylan gave me.
Oh man, if you line up all my swords,
Dylan, Sarah just said you're the coolest.
My money.
No. When you line up all the swords that Dylan has bought, he gave away a few. He sold one, two. He gave away one or some shit. But like, if you lined up all the swords Dylan has, he looks like a mass murderer.
The mall ninja shit.
He looks fucked up. He looks like he can.
No.
Yeah, he looks like the he looks like the melee Unabomber. He just goes in straight melee weapons. Just like, holy fuck, bro.
He's writing manifesto.
Just slashing through
Dylan's robbing a joint. Dylan's robbing a plane. He's coming with like a samurai sword.
No, he's coming with the long king sword. 6 feet, bro. 6 feet big.
I'm coming with everything.
I mean, Dylan
Strapped
pulls
up
up to me and is robbing me at sword point. I'm walking away.
Let me tell you, Dylan, how fast are you?
Doesn't matter.
How fast are you? No, I want to know.
If a nigga cuts me down with the sword, I don't really give a fuck.
He's cutting you. If you're robbing Malcom, cut his legs.
No, I don't think I can outrun him.
No. If you're robbing him, cut his legs. He's fast.
Because if a nigga if you took the time to learn how to wield a weapon, it wasn't worth what you're about to rob me.
At the time, I was born knowing how to wield a weapon.
Hey.
All right. Thank you guys for
tuning in for the podcast.
This is where,
you ever seen Forge and Steel?
This is where we cut it. What?
You ever seen Forge and Steel?
Oh Jesus!
It's a show on the History Channel.
All right.
Sword makers come in and they bring their own.
You have Sarah back here.
Swords out of car spring.
I'm done. I'm clocking.
No, this is all right though. He's right though. You ever watch that show? It's dope.
That
show's dope.
Fire.
Yo, they made. I remember I went to what's it called? West Edmonton Mall. And you remember that goth store way back in the day?
Yeah.
Spencer's.
Stones and Dragons or whatever?
Yeah. They had the dragons or whatever on there. And then it wasn't called Stones and Dragons. It was something with the M.
I'm just calling
it was Millennium?
Yes.
Huh?
Millennium? Yes. Exactly.
Millennium?
Of course I know.
Yes, it was called Millennium, but it did have the stone dragons. So you are right, Malcom.
Yeah.
But when you walked in there, they had the swords in like the right side, and they had the fucking God of War Kratos chains, the blades of chaos. Oh my god, that was what started my sword collection wanting. And then Dylan out here started spending money on swords, and I was just like, yo, we got the collection.
Yeah. I never went in that store. I met the girl. I was talking to the girl one time, and I was like, this guy's fucking weird. It was always a girl at that store. Always. I think it was the same girl, black hair, and I think she had like a couple. I don't even know. She was. If I saw her in like the streets, I would recognize her. She was very goth, right? Like it was. I only feel like it was a girl working there every time. It was nobody else.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I talked to her. I was like looking at the swords, and I was talking to her, and I was like,
I gotta get out of here.
I'm out of here.
Kyle, that I work with, was talking to me today about his magic card collection.
Yeah.
And he said he probably has about $7,000 in magic cards. And he's going to the store today because his brother wants some like Dungeons and Dragons dice. And he's like, yeah, I'm probably gonna buy another card pack.
This shit right here?
That right there.
Yeah, $7,000 of this shit right here.
Right there, bro. If you need some rare ones, let me know. I got to hook up.
Yo, we got this. Hold on. We got this one.
What is going on? No, you got to take off the background. Take off the background.
Let me fix the background here.
Take off the background.
Right now.
Wow. No background here. Hold on. Let me just beat this shit.
What's going on?
Sarah about this, man. She about to say she's.
Did you buy that today? Did you buy that today?
No, she don't. I don't even know she bought this. This was not here before I left. So this is new. This is new to me.
That's bought today.
That's fresh. That's fresh and new.
That's fresh.
This one got fucking. Hold on. This one got
probably uncapped.
Oh my god! Stop.
Has everything covered? It's covered in the card holder. Let me tell you something.
She got card holders.
You're not wrong for doing this. Let me tell you something. There is a Charizard. There's a rare Charizard card. Pokemon.
Charizard, bro. This isn't Pokemon.
I know. I'm just talking about cards. Like, holy shit, bro. How many boxes you got? Do you have a? What do you?
That's
oh my god!
One, right? You would tell me the big ones that were like $180.
Jesus Christ!
You would open them right there.
That's only
and he would be able to sell one card for the whole pack, the whole $180 thing.
Yeah,
make his whole money.
Because they're crazy. They're crazy. Because they make crazy limited edition.
Do you have a Planewalker? Do you have a Planeswalker or whatever?
Sarah, do you have a Planeswalker?
Yeah,
How many?
Oh shit, nigga, out here living luxury.
I don't know. I usually play Commander, so I have a couple.
She says she plays Commander usually.
I don't know what any of this means.
I don't know what the fuck you.
I appreciate it, to be honest. I'm about to get it. Since I got my PC back, I'm about to get back on my nerd shit like crazy. I'm gonna be torrenting my anime. I'm gonna be out here on Steam. If anybody,
look at me dice.
If anybody, yo, why am I not getting invited to all the gaming?
You want to tell people what your first comment on was?
What?
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 What? No. I'm trying to hear what Dylan said. What?
Yeah. What do you say?
Tell people what your first comment on Twitch was.
This guy said I was gay.
Yo.
And he was in the room with me.
That was
nigga. No,
don't come into my Twitch rooms and just comment gay. Okay, that's not a good look for me to start out. Okay, don't sabotage
his
my
mom
brand. And my mom, and then my mom came down.
She doesn't comment on the gay.
And then my mom,
what were you doing?
I was setting up, like trying to figure out how to set up the live stream so that she could live stream and then do her show. And then like this guy comments gay on my shit, and it's on the screen.
Hold on, do I got a Boondocks background here? Hold up. I ain't got no Boondocks. I know.
Let me end this show so we can just, even if we want to sit here and talk, we can do that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you have just witnessed another episode of Self-Care Sunday. This is episode 8 or some shit like that. It's been enough. It's been
way too long.
Way too long. But I'll post it as it is. It doesn't matter. My name is Jaylin January. What I gotta edit? I gotta edit all the parts where you stop talking. This is Jaylin January. This is Dylan Fisher. This is Mal Smitty. If you guys want to say your thing, you can say it. But yeah.
First class cars.
You can see me. You can catch me.
Don't find me on the internet. Don't.
This is at Mal Smitty, MALSMITTY, or at Donovan, or at or is it Dono Smith? What is it? Donbo?
You don't even know. I don't know.
What was it again?
I don't know what the fuck it is. I don't know, nigga.
This nigga. Oh, how much was that? Anyways,
you know what? It was cheaper than the Henny.
Anyways,
so that's why I chose this.
You can catch me DJing Sundays and whenever, really. Turn your notifications on for Twitch. Follow me, Twitch/Jaylin January. I'll be gaming Cyberpunk 2077 soon, Sarah. You can watch me play that, and then you can decide on yourself whether you want to buy it or not.
She's not.
I'm gonna watch it.
She will watch it. Okay.
I'll watch
And then
You're saying that, but
she'll watch it.
I promise you.
She'll watch it. Everybody will watch it.
Fucking...
You'll watch it. Dylan will watch it. Moji will watch it. Everybody's gonna
Mo's gonna watch. It's gonna be
Joseph
Moji.
will watch it.
Moji, you got this one, man.
Joseph Dancy.
Time, bro. It used to be me on the live streams.
And then catch me DJing, catch me doing that, and then every early morning late night podcast coming out very soon. Jaylin January.
Your name.
Jaylin January. Everything's Jaylin January.
Oh, sick. That's easy.
Everything Jaylin January.
The other night.
What is it?
I commented fire. I don't think you saw.
I saw that. I saw that later. That was after. So thank you for commenting that. Were you listening to me?
No,
it sounded good.
I didn't even think I watched it.
You don't have to. You didn't even know I was doing it, bro.
I'm not watching.
I wasn't talking to you. But thanks for watching this episode of Self-Care Sunday. Do you guys want to say anything before we leave? Any last thoughts before I stop recording?
Wuchen.
Save your time.
Wuchen.
Goodbye.
There's a German license plate right there. Hang on my wall.
All right.
Put that right.
All right.
Hop off the bullshit. Hop off the bullshit. Hop off the bullshit. Hop off the bullshit.